We are now good. So, hello. Session 2 of Nylums Few. We are back. This time around, let's have not roll a d20, roll another d8 for us.
That's
what the fuck?
Two. Mark.
Hi.
Is you. Would you like to either come up with the question of the day for our characters, or would you like to roll on the table?
I'll come up with a question.
Got it.
Give me just a second.
I have an idea for you.
What is your idea?
Because you said a D8 to determine which of us picks the question.
Yeah, I do change.
Would it be you or reroll?
I change who is number one each time.
I was going to say you should also just use a D6 so that the first person doesn't go 2 times in a row.
I just change who's first. If fates decide that a person goes twice, 3 times is where I'll call it.
Yeah.
But if fates decide that, I will not argue with them. But yeah, I reset. I change who's number one each time, but generally on one of the options is me, and then I will come up with the question.
Excuse me.
I thought it was like there's like roll D8 and on like an 8 or something it's re-rolled. In which case like we can just use a D6. That way whoever went last week gets 1 minute, so it was going to someone else.
Mark, what
We
happened?
have the system.
They put you on a different machine at work, didn't they?
My body's deteriorating slowly. Do you want me to wait until she comes back, or?
She's taking a call.
You have a question?
Oh.
You play as a wizard one time.
Give everybody a minute though. Yeah,
Do you
please
have our
bring up
pages?
the question if you have it. What?
Do you have our pages from last week?
I thought you guys kept those pages.
No, we didn't.
No,
We,
you
I
guys
think
not.
we gave them in.
You gave me the unless you answered the same thing on that one too.
No, we gave them in.
I believe you gave me the 3 questions, the
I
3 things
got
you were looking
my
forward to.
original one.
Oh.
I
Oh,
do have it.
You're right.
We have more paper.
Oh, maybe I wrote it on some. Oh no, you know what? I wrote it in here. I think.
Would you like a piece of paper?
Can I get another piece of paper?
If that helps keep everything in one
For
place,
you,
sure.
if it helps
Yeah.
you.
I'll transfer it to something.
My other thing that I'll bring up is that I have gone through each of your character sheets and I have added in or adjusted the approximate gold for each of you that you are currently starting with. Obviously, it had been like 2 months since the 2 or 3, if not longer, a couple of months since the last event. Everyone's number mostly went up.
You say I don't remember what I had before. I'm like I don't think that changed much.
It did. For different people, I rolled different amounts. But
why am I at 0 now?
Because you have the company card and you charge everything to that
That's true.
anyway.
Yeah.
So it comes out of your pay.
But
Gotta
everyone's
come out
gold.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Everyone's gold has been adjusted, and you guys are now at whatever you should be at for your current situation. So all of that is accurate, and I did that for Dust, I did that for Lenora, and I did that for Mose. So the 3, you also now have gold, not just the 10 pieces of starting gold that you guys started with.
So my question is, what is a smell that your character sends them back to a memory in their past? What is the smell and what is the memory? Something that would, if they smelled it, they would immediately be brought back to a location or a time, whether that's in their childhood or just to a notable moment in their life. So I guess
Would it be accurate, just so, because I'm writing this down, so I don't have a sheet full of answers. I'm like, what's the question for this? Just because
smell.
Like, what smell triggers a nostalgic memory?
Yes, yeah, that's a good way of.
So make sure I wrote down like roughly what you're trying to get at, so I don't look back like. Well,
Yeah, sorry, the question was a little wandering, but
no, it makes what you said made sense. I'm just lazy and don't feel like writing down 3 lines.
And as Katie,
Unless
we've
it's
already
hot sauce.
gone over, I've added your new sense,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll make a note somewhere that you can use your reaction to give a command.
Oh,
Maybe
John and Leanne just figured out what they're having. It's a boy. I was right. No emotion.
No,
Thank
she
you.
said that and I was like, oh, it's probably about a baby. If you said it was about a lizard.
You know what's
excited,
funny?
we're gonna have
I
a
saw her face.
nephew!
I've been an uncle since the day I was born.
Katie.
All right,
I
some
saw-
of us
Leanne's having a boy.
Katie.
Did you already know?
No.
Oh, okay.
You just told me. You were just like, we're having a nephew.
The question from Mark is,
Yes.
what is a smell that triggers a memory for your character, and what is that memory?
Ooh, that is a good question.
Katie, I saw your face and I thought you just got a baby photo from Melanie.
No.
That was going to be
That
was-
That's daily, that's daily.
A photo
Sorry.
for
That's
something
okay.
like that.
No, that was
Fight
Andres.
me.
That was Andres.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Joe, next time I promise I will not shoot you with a cannon.
Okay.
Does it have to be a good memory?
No, it's just
No,
a smell
no,
associated
no.
with-
Just
You got the
something
smell
that
of
if
burning
they
flesh.
I have a universe question.
Yeah.
Are there banks in this world
Yes,
similar to like I
100%.
can have like banknotes for you?
Yes, 100%.
Or the
They were a
FDIC chair.
big thing in Dragonspire, especially. There were multiple banking houses that had different branches across the different Target.
I tried to go to a bank and then we all
Target.
realized I did not have
No,
enough money
across
to open
the-
a bank.
different landscape.
Tarkin went into banking. That was a hell of a career
Yeah,
path.
there
No,
are different.
Tarkin
Don't
founded the
use
chain
I'm not.
store that would later become Target.
I would like to come up with an actual currency name. I'm trying to brainstorm. So, if you guys ever come up with any ideas, let me know. I'm just trying to think of something.
well, what kingdom would consolidate that wealth? Like, what is the currency based off of? Is it a gold
Across
standard?
the board, all of the currencies are based off of precious metals. So, regardless, the things are broken down into the copper, silver, electrum, gold, platinum, and then precious jewels. Are the standard across all the different countries. Different countries have different coins, but the coins they have all agreed under one essentially universal treaty of rough coin weight. There are some that have not agreed to it, so people have to actively weigh. So a number of merchants do actually carry scales with them, so they can just weigh out the amount approximate. So it is purely based on the weight of the precious metal.
So it wouldn't be named after a singular king if it's a inter-kingdom
Well, there would
agreement.
be different countries have their own coins, but they kind of some of them follow a similar standard.
We should get into like gold plating, like copper. That way we can. Yeah. Go to a bank and just like.
Sounds like alchemy.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
dip copper in molten gold and solidify it.
And then we'll go to a bank.
Hey, why
and
is this?
deposit.
Why is this penny gold?
Generally, each of the things has different countries have different shaped coins and different things like that. Dragonspire, for instance, had very square and like octahedral coins. None of them were round. So for I gotta double check what D&D, what normal D&D currency looks like, but each denomination went up in an increment of sides. So like your coppers had 3 sides, your silver pieces had 4, your electrum had 5, and then your gold had 6, and then your platinum had 8.
Should be an egg roll next to it.
There is. Do you want it? No.
Would you ever need Zara's
Please
parents?
take it. I don't like them. I don't
You
like
wrote them down?
Yeah.
egg rolls.
Take that.
I'll never turn down free food.
But let me know when everyone is set and ready to go, and has finished their character questions for the day, and then we'll get started in today's session.
You're welcome. Guys, you remember that fortune cookie that I got where it told me I needed therapy?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
that was
right?
a doctor.
No, it was a fortune cookie. It was like, you need therapy. And I was like, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Oh
No.
shit! Remember the fortune cookie game we made?
I do remember that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh my god, we haven't done that
It
in
was
a
a
while.
gambling game.
It's a gambling game.
Yeah.
I'm betting the word perseverance will be in there.
Okay.
That's
Mm.
worth a lot. I'm gonna say challenge
Okay.
We're guessing words.
Words in the fortune.
in the fortune.
In the fortune.
Rarer words are worth more money.
Yeah. I'm gonna say tower.
I'm gonna say trust.
Mm, that's a
No.
good one. That's a good one.
That's
I'm gonna
relatively
say
reliable.
no.
You're gonna
Like,
say
Not
no?
like,
Okay.
like the word.
Okay, I
Oh,
know
and
that.
a K.
Okay.
No, okay.
Like, knowing something.
English.
No.
What
Wanna get on?
what word do you think is gonna be in here?
You can go extremely safe and use like I or
No, it's
know,
it's
he
gonna
already
be
said no, you can't use
I love this game.
This is a
I
great
love when
game.
we came up with this game. That was so good.
And we gambled with it.
We
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
We did.
Will knowing count? Would knowing
My
count
brother
as
got
no?
importance once and like actually nailed it. Got like $10.
So yes,
Yeah.
but you'll get
Like-
less money if it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like it
yeah,
like,
because contains
it's like pretty much
contains
you're
knowing
just-
if there's
Listen.
no in it.
Listen. Oh, that's a
listen.
good one. So listen, trust.
None of them are ever
Power.
fortunes. It's just like listen to what your heart says.
Yeah.
Follow the path of the
No.
righteous. There's all this
No,
weird
or
saying.
knowing. Andres, what did you say?
Perseverance or persevere.
Oh,
I don't remember what I said.
challenging.
Challenge.
And then your
Journey.
journey. Ooh,
See what
okay.
we got.
Everyone listen for your words.
Okay.
Each bird likes his own nest best. Each bird likes
None of
his
us got it.
own nest best.
That's not a fortune.
That is not a fortune.
We've established they're never fortunate.
I know, but it's disappointing.
It's very disappointing.
It's saying
No,
saying
it's
that
like-
like people covet their own things in higher regard than everybody
Yes.
else's. So just
They're not-
don't be selfish.
So the gambling is
Fortune cookies have been fortune cookies for a while. They're now like
they're now just
words
like,
of
just
wisdom.
words of wisdom.
Yeah. Or it's
So
like
the way you do gambling would be like you'd make a deal. It'd be like, all right, I do perseverance, and then she'd be like, all right, 3-1. So he'd put down 1, but if the perseverance word is, she's gonna give 3 back. So 1 quarter, he gets 75 cents
Yeah, it was
back.
like quarters.
But if the perseverance not in it, he loses the quarter.
fine, I'll put down $100.
Charles.
So is everyone set?
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
Ready? Is everyone good?
see.
Got it. All right. So, last we left off, you had a little bit of a trouble along the initial road while you were headed to the city of Galea. You were being brought originally on back of a carriage by a gentleman by the name of Tamriel, who was going to escort you to the next leg of your journey, where you were to meet 3 of your three compatriots working under Mr. White that'll help get you set up and teach you about the land and work with you for some time. While you guys were already a bit into your journey with Tamriel, the messenger falcon came by and something urgent had seemingly popped up. Tamriel had to turn around, but informing you that he will be passing through Goliath in not too long a time. Going through the rest of your leg on foot, there was a passing carriage by, but some things happened during that thing that scared off the carriage driver, and he rode on ahead, causing you guys to walk the rest of your journey until eventually you came to the main crossroads within the region, where you saw 3 people waiting for you on a carriage: a female gargoyle, a male air genasi, and a human woman with her familiar, seemingly to be a panther. As you introduced yourselves and got a sense of what was going on, wary of each other because unsure if these are the people that you were waiting for, you eventually did come to terms and started to move forward. As you got your next leg of the journey through, you set up camp on one of the mountain cliffs, overlooking the field in front of you. While you guys were taking your rest of the night, nothing seemed to bother you guys, but the same could not be said by the nearby town of Catterdance. As you were looking out over the forest, Isaac noticed a intense glow emanating from the small village, and using his spyglass, was able to discern that there was a large flaming entity attacking the city. Some
Does the village have a name?
Catterdance.
Counter dance.
With a K.
As you guys continued to push forward, you quickly gathered what belongings you needed, left the tents up, and rushed to the city. Moe's flying right off the cliff's face, heading there to try to scout what was going on, while the
He's
rest of
actually
you
trying to
went
write a
on
letter. He
carriage.
didn't like the way it was worded, so he's starting over.
As you guys had embarked on the initial flight, you found that a number of small little fire spirits, as well as a fire elemental, were attacking the city and lighting many of the buildings on fire. A number of people were being attacked. Villagers were trying their best to fight back, and you guys arrived, luckily, when you did. As you guys continue to push forward, you guys have managed to take down the main fire elemental, and kill a number of the fire spirits, reducing the spread of the blaze rapidly. Currently, you guys are all spread out near the main entrance to the city, not to the city, to the village, the main road in, and things have not yet settled, as there are still some fire spirits lingering, as well as many of the buildings are currently on fire.
Oh fuck.
Can I start off with Mulian rolling a perception check for me?
I can't see shit.
No, that's me.
That's a fact. I can't see shit. Can't see shit. Natural 1. Please give me a
Natural
coin.
one.
Oh.
Let's give this boy a coin off the bat. You are currently just too flustered from the intensity of the fire elemental that just dispersed it in front of you through one final blow of Moe's, and the heat emanating off of the rest of the surrounding buildings. There are currently about 6 or 7 buildings that are on fire within your immediate vicinity. Not every building is on fire. This is not a massive town, but there is a chunk of the buildings are on fire within your immediate vicinity. You're not necessarily in initiative, but you guys, it is up to you guys what you guys are doing and which kind of buildings you are prioritizing. You can see villagers are starting to, we're already out fleeing buildings and stuff like that, but you can see that they are trying, after the defeat of the elemental, the people are starting to rally a bit. They are becoming a little bit more bolstered. You can see people are trying to fight off the remaining spirits. People are trying to fight off these fires. What are you guys doing?
I'd like to take a look around.
Me too.
I want to look around the village, and I want to see which buildings, like the biggest building that needs the quickest attention first.
Got
Like
it.
most important building, I guess. What we're looking.
Can I do either roll investigation or perception for me?
7.
7?
I can't see shit.
It's hard for you to determine buildings of importance.
In that case,
The
I'm looking.
size, there is some variation. Some buildings are bigger than other, but right now, when you're looking around, this is a village, so there's no like major infrastructure buildings or anything like that. There doesn't even seem to be like the roads are not paved. It's dirt roads going through this, but you can see and unfortunately, a number of the cheaper huts and houses have like thatched roofs and stuff that are just going up when they're not.
I take one of the pails in the fountain, I scoop it up with water, get out of the fountain, I go to the nearest building near me, and I toss the water in. I'll be like, whew.
I run over to a group of people that are rallying, and I ask them, where are the wounded? Is anybody trapped in a building?
Can I have you roll a persuasion check for me?
Are there extra buckets? Like, can Zara grab me a bucket? Like, I'll fill it, grab it,
There were
give it to
I
him.
think there
Oh,
were
give it to
some-
me,
too, yeah.
There was a
That
third
would be a
over
good
by
idea.
over the other building.
I also shout to the people in the village, like, help me with the pails!
So, can I have Dusk? Can I do an
I stand
investigation check real
Sure.
quick, unless there was something you wanted to...
Well, I would have been going with Mulian to go try to help assess
Can I
what
have you roll a
what
perception
they
check
thought
for me?
what they thought was the highest priority. Sure. Perception 8.
Cool. This is how today's gonna go.
Wow!
Good job, guys.
We're doing great!
It's ashes in my eye.
Even with an 8,
I cast
as
dust.
you are rushing by, you can see that your compatriots, though, most of them look a little bit roughed up. Lenora is looking pretty hurt. She's actually like limping a bit as you are.
Miasma.
rushing by. She seems, and you noticed this before during the fight that she was doing a lot of like hand-to-hand stuff. The fire elemental just being in that proximity was not good for her. She looks
It's fine.
pretty-
Give me a bucket. We got this.
If I can't see anything, I'm going to whatever building she's helping at. And I'm like,
I call for Zara. Zara, come take this bucket and fill the water!
It don't matter.
So are you attempting to get another bucket and also do something like that, or
I would run to get the third bucket, fill it up, and literally run it halfway to. Oh my God, Dove!
Thank you.
Dove, here's a bucket,
Thank
and
you!
Pat, throw me your other one.
Yeah.
Okay, can I have you
Kind
roll
of
a
forming an
strength
assembly
check
line.
for
I
me?
was
This
gonna have
is
Zara.
strength or
Yes.
athletics.
I
They're
would,
both
Phil,
they're
give
both
us
strength
one
based,
last
but
time
athletics
first,
is
if
the
you
thing.
wanna do
For Mulian, and then we'll get to
Jesus
Dimitri
Christ,
next. For
my
Mulian,
strength
you
is
try to get
horrible.
your
Weak, baby.
I'm the weakest.
and
Taking out all my dice before I can do this because Okay, here you go. Here you
The
go.
first guy you go up to seemingly looks at you,
Kitty, what do you think?
and the
That's
immediate
toxic.
turnaround is
Shit.
like
Okay.
fear, anxiety, you can stress, but then you see that once he looks at you, it kind of changes to defensive, and he just, sorry, I can't right now, and just kind of brushes past you.
Where does he go?
He just kind of rushes off to another group of people, seemingly uncertain of a direction in which way to go, but just goes to another group of people that are currently fighting a small fire spirit. They quickly.
there are more fire spirits
they're
around?
small,
There's
yeah.
a few
They're
of them.
between. You can see like 5 people with like pitchforks and spears.
Oh,
are
good for
coming
them.
at
Okay.
them.
Step in.
And they after a moment or two, they do start to disperse this.
Okay.
But can I have you roll an insight check?
So it's a 15, but my strength is a -1, so it's a
Still
14.
In this moment for you, it is that adrenaline that is pumping through your veins, and the terror of these people that you're hearing, and you just have this urge to help. And right now, you're just like a mom with a kid trapped under a car, and you just got that super strength of someone like you.
That sounds
You're
accurate.
just you're doing. It's a small. In front of you is actually one of the smaller huts. It's
Thank fucking God.
probably somebody's house.
Okay.
And you are making a dent on this with Ezak's help.
Get it. Come on, Isaac.
Can I talk to?
Bucket!
Let me just jump
yeah,
over to
yeah,
Demetri
sorry.
real quick. What was it you wanted to do?
Just run to like a group of people and ask them, is there an important building that we need to focus on putting out?
Roll a persuasion check.
6.
Wow.
The
I'm doing great, guys.
Yeah, you're the best roller we have so far.
Hell yeah.
Give me your
They
dice.
just
No.
turn to you and go,
They're all on fire.
whatever difference you can make, we just need to stop it spreading. And
I
they
grab a
rush
bucket and
off.
go to
You
the
can
nearest.
see, you see they rush off, and one of them goes into kind of like what looks kind of like a stable-esque building, and pulls out like a couple, comes out with like 4 more buckets and starts like tossing them to people.
I grab a bucket.
And he's, rushing them.
I'd like to go to a group of people who aren't fighting the fire spirits and just specifically ask, like, is there anyone unaccounted for? Do you know anyone? Do you not see anyone? Do you know if anyone's trapped inside?
Have you first roll or just a d20?
Sure.
19 on insight.
Natural 20, but
Is Dom
it's
hot
just
or is
20.
Danielle?
So for your
excuse
insight, you got
Whoops.
It was a one-day
it
thing we
clearly
started
registered in your head that it was he saw what you were doing
Yeah,
and
right.
reacted in an accordant,
Okay.
and it was that's what triggered him
Okay.
in that moment. As you rush up, you can see this large man, probably like 6'8", 6'10", big guy,
Thank you, Ian.
who is currently
No, I'm just hanging out
Like,
with my
lifting.
microphone.
like a smoldering log off and over something that's in like collapsed down on. He turns around after moving, watching blood, brushes arms off. He's like standing at like 6'8" to 6'10", light blue skin, but flat nose. The ears kind of come out and things like this. No facial hair whatsoever on him. Kind of wearing like brown leather armor on him, and he's got like wavy, curly black hair. Sorry, what was that?
Is there anyone you're trying to get out? Is there anyone inside a building? Do you not see anyone?
In this one, no. I think most people managed to flee before their house is caught. But we're scoping. We haven't seen anybody.
Is there anything I need you to? What are you doing?
He rolls.
What are you doing tonight?
Get it.
I'm just trying to clear a path and stop this. I'm gonna drag this over. I think if we can, if we can stop that building, that building is across from the grain silo. If the grain silo goes up, we're done.
Okay.
So if we can get that building under control,
I'm just gonna shout to everyone, guys, focus, grain silo. It's gonna go up. We need to put that out first.
No,
Put that
can
out
I
first.
I
help?
run there. I'm like,
Yeah,
all right,
Zara's
let's go.
helping.
Can I have
I'm
the two of
filling,
you
I'm filling
either roll
buckets.
separately
Zara's grabbing
or
them.
individually, you two, because you were working on the first house, either athletics or survival checks
Oh, thank God.
for the
Something-
two of you. You can either roll separate or together. This will be determined to see what kind of
Separate.
difference you
Separate?
made to this. Difference you made to this hut.
Damn it!
17.
12.
Not bad. Good job on.
Thank you.
Between the
Wow,
two
I'm
of you,
doing-
and between the two of you, and
Okay.
running back and forth, you guys managed to put out the majority of the fire. And upon hearing Dust shout this, the couple of villagers whose house this is, they hear that and they're like, "Go help your friend. We've got it from here. Thank you so much."
Got you, boo.
I'm
Let's
keeping
go.
the bucket!
Yeah, we're keeping the bucket.
They've got a couple of other buckets as people are attempting to they're running back and forth to the fountain. You can see that there's one guy a little bit further in the city that's just posted at a well and just just absolutely, it's already hot enough as is because the town is on fire, but he is drenched in sweat from just constantly dropping the pail back down and lifting up buckets to try to give people water.
I have a question. How far? Sorry, before you. I'm sorry.
What?
How far is the fountain to the building that we're going to?
The what? The fountain to
The
the building?
fountain to the building that we're
It
going to
was
now.
what you guys saw on the map. It was
Oh,
literally
okay.
like 30 feet.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
2 questions. How far away is the well from all that?
The well from what?
From like the fountain in the building and all
The well is
wells-
further in. The well is closer to the building next to the great sign.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to use a
Um,
legendary campaign action to pull it
one-
together.
I want to, the bucket I have, if I can, scoop up water in the fountain and then hand it up to like Isaac or Dusk or someone, and then just help the man who's sweating while at the well and just be like,
Yeah, can I have you roll athletics check or to see if you can help really expedite this process and get more water into the people.
23.
23, yes.
Finally.
You
Built an 18 plus.
you come over there and just initially you just start helping him, and in the moment you see the relief on his face. He needs a moment.
I got
as
this.
you take over for a minute, and you've got that energy going through you right now, and you're just powering through this. Quickly, people are rushing up to you, and as you're like filling up their buckets because it's attached, and you're filling up theirs and dropping it back down. After a moment, he gathers himself and helps you with it, expediting it even further. The two of you in tandem, just pulling this up. As this is happening, you're helping to spread the water out further.
Create a chain. Everybody create a chain. We could get the buckets to it quicker.
I'm not
Stand in
over
the spot. You
there.
here, you
Once
here,
I
you
was,
here, you here.
I'm in the
disregarding,
front.
William ran over. What he's looking for is signs of like children.
Oh,
So
yeah.
for example, would
I'm
be like swing sets and toys
Let's go
outside of
this way.
houses. And he's only going to attempt an entry into a house that's smoking but not fully engulfed in flames.
Got it.
So if he sees anything or hears anything,
Yep. Can I have you roll a perception check?
Actually, you can have
Zara.
Zara take the buckets back.
I was. He's
She
been
is.
running buckets the whole time.
He's been doing it.
One thing I
He's
would-
been doing it. Sorry.
Just as like a flavor thing, I would have taken off the coat at this point because
Oh yeah, the coat. You still got your armor on.
yeah,
underneath,
the
but
coat's just
coat
like
is
on the ground
just
next to
on the
well.
ground.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Woo!
Looking around, you can see that there is. It calls back to your head when you were first rushing into the city. There was a small crowd of people outside of the town, and that seemed to have been mostly the mothers and children, whereas the fathers and the men stayed behind in the city. But with the dirty 20, you hear a faint crying coming from one of the nearby buildings that is slightly engulfed a bit. It's not fully on fire, but it will be dangerous to go in there.
Sounds like it's coming from the front or the rear.
With the dirty 20, it sounds like it's coming more from the rear than from the front.
Okay, bring me to the back.
You come in, looking around the back of the building. It doesn't seem like there's a rear entrance, but there is a rear window.
Is there glass in the window?
There's not. There's no glass in these windows, just a pair of shutters that are currently closed on it.
Okay. I cast heroism on myself,
Okay?
so I'm going to give myself an additional 3 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
You opposite of a coward.
And we're going in with no risk of a flash over. Because there's no window. 3 temporary hit points, right? That's I'm doing that right?
Isn't your leg made out of wood?
Yeah.
He's fine. He's fine.
He's fine.
It's
He's fine.
magical.
He's fine.
It's magical wood.
So it's
It's
not.
not. No, it's
I'm not.
It's
If I had
insane.
disposable wood fucking leg, and you gotta crawl out. So,
You didn't want the prosthetic.
Okay.
leg.
yeah. So going in and listening for
Got it. Can I have you make an athletics
and
check
staying low.
to try to get these shutters open and get in through that window?
Yeah. But there was also
That is a natural 20.
Do you have any daggers or anything like that with you?
Daggers.
Yeah,
Daggers.
or swords?
Oh, daggers and swords. Yeah, I think I have something. I have a mace.
You have a
All
mace?
right, yeah.
You just pull out your mate and just crack open the center lock. As you go to pull the shutters, you can see that they're cracked. You just quickly hook it off just take it off the hook on your belt and just crack it right in the center, punching a small, like fist-sized hole right where it is, breaking the lock. You pull those over and you push yourself in, listening for the children, listening for the signs of the cry. You can hear that it's a little bit further in, probably not in the room that you're in, probably one over. But as you get there, the room is filled with smoke, and you find yourself coughing as you're inhaling all these fumes.
Okay.
Is anybody else doing anything?
I'm doing the
If-
bucket.
If we didn't,
Toss it.
if none of us heard what
Are
he
they-
was doing,
Are
I
all
we
four
can-
of you
we can-
working on that one thing?
5 of us. Moses with us.
Mose is currently flying off. Is trying to help on her own. Yeah, she is. She is airdropping buckets and also.
Sick. Good for her.
You can see her. She hovers over like some small areas where, like, when you watch as like a log falls off a building and goes boom and bounces off. You watch her put her hand out and the fire dissipates on that small zone.
Huh.
You quickly recognize the use of this cantrip. As you see as she's flying over and trying to, you see that it's taxing on her, but she's trying to like fly and just try to mute flames and trying to slow down, like in one
directed almost.
not really. She seems as if though she is overwhelmed, and rather than whether this is good or bad, there's no way to know. Rather than focusing on one building, she's trying to slow down it overall. So she's kind of like putting out spots in each one, essentially slowing the overall rather than putting out individual buildings. There's no way to know if this will be good or bad right now, but she's currently flying up above her head and she's like hovering at points, trying to make things. You can see her. She flies down to try to catch buckets and dump water in different areas, trying to keep up with you guys. You're currently still at the well, unless you want.
No, I'm still at the well. Just out of think for a second. I want to order food.
No.
Okay. I thought I saw someone walk past.
I
the
would
window.
leave it.
My
Did
guess
Summer
is,
order tacos?
that's
I
my
don't see
guess.
any-
I just want to make sure no one else.
I don't
ordered
see any
food.
messages saying
So.
that she's racing Taco Bell right now, but who
I
knows?
saw someone walk and then walk back, so I just want to make sure no one was waiting on food that just showed up. Is it Taco Bell?
It is Taco Bell.
Ah!
Wait, are you gonna let her think that she beat it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the four of you are focusing on that building next to the grain silo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
While we're doing that,
Looks
I
like an ice cream cone.
did.
5 of us. Zara's
I'll
running
send
running
those.
buckets.
While we're doing that, I just want to like blurt out like, if we need to go in any of the buildings, I can hold my breath. Just if we need to go in, just let me know.
Do we need to? Does anyone hear anyone in the building? As I'm tossing a
Nope.
fucking bucket.
Yeah, as I'm
at the
filling,
well, so I
filling.
think I'm
Yeah,
good.
with the well filling.
Check?
Just saying, just in case.
Sound based. This is about you hearing. Not
It's
about,
just
this is-
funny.
right
I know
now,
what you mean. It's
right
just
now,
funny to me.
trying to look for a problem when buildings are on fire is extremely difficult. Right now, trying
Can't hear
16.
shit or see shit.
right now, 16
Mhm.
in your immediate vicinity, you don't feel like there's anybody in the nearby buildings. You
Okay.
feel like you don't hear any crying or screaming. There's people yelling, but there are people trying to deal with the stuff going on. Don't hear in your immediate area anything.
Roll initiative against the fire.
But can I have the
Kitty's
four
laughter
of
on
you?
Hi.
We're going to do a group check.
Okay.
Tell me what you're doing, and I will tell you what you roll. And for the four of you guys. So what are you guys doing to help put out this building? And we'll
So-
start over. We'll start with
Oh,
you
I
because
would
you
say,
have
like,
your hand raised.
yeah. I'm in the front, waiting for the bucket, tossing it, and then bringing it back. Like
All right.
Going.
That's still just athletics. That is, it's just pure strength and ability. Just
Use you.
trying to do this.
Actually, I'll use you because you did better for me.
Hold
Oh, it's a 3 minus 2 1, so it's a 2.
I'd let you. I'd
That's
let
one
you.
failure.
It's a 3 minus 1.
Well,
Wait, you
I
actually
did
did.
three
I forgot.
minus
You brought
two.
snacks, so you actually did start with inspiration.
Hey!
I did say that before, but I'm actually. I wasn't.
I will use it! Okay, it's a 7 minus 1, so it's a 6!
Still fair.
6!
Ezak, what are you doing?
I'm running.
I've offered you before.
Yeah, you said I was gonna start with like triple inspiration, and I didn't see shit of it.
Do you want it?
I'll take one.
Give him this one.
I've been running.
That is
buckets,
not
I
normal
know,
inspiration, so that is DM inspiration.
running buckets back and forth as fast as I can.
Okay.
Like
Have
to the
it.
next person in line.
Got it. We'll just have this be a straight dex check. This is just about speed and agility. If you want, you can make it acrobatics. What are you doing, Dust?
Slow.
Not at 20.
Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Everybody, don't waste a drop of water. And I'm gonna try to like coordinate with do like a
Oh, like a
like
bag
a
of
rouse
yarn?
do like a
Oh.
rousing kind of like work pace.
Oh,
So
hell
that
yeah!
we kind of keep up
Like it, I
our
like it.
Do it.
energy.
Sing a song for me!
Play
so
an
I can
instrument.
get
Do,
it.
Play
I
the
don't have my
lyrics.
I don't have my
let's do a persuasion check. This is your ability to really convey to these people and get them.
If I find them really attractive, can it be with advantage?
It's gonna be 18.
18. All right.
I definitely.
I rolled a 4,
Nora,
but
what are you
all of
doing?
my
You
I'm
do
just
have.
at the
10.
fountain filling buckets.
Just
You're at
Passing
the
off to
fountain.
either Zara to run or to anybody whose hands are there.
It's either athletics or dexterity. With either or, you can roll with advantage because Zara is using him to
I
aid
think
you.
Summer's secure now.
3, 2, 1.
Well,
You're
So
so
left.
Roll for initiative.
hi,
Is
girl!
that a 9?
Hello,
Taco
welcome
Bell
to the
beat.
game.
Taco Bell
Yeah,
beat
it's
over
right
here.
there.
I expected a message. He's like, somebody here. I'm like, oh, is she racing again? She didn't tell me.
Yeah, I stopped the whole thing because I saw someone walk past the window and then walk
either
back.
dexterity
Like, did
or
anyone order food?
athletics.
Like a dex save.
Now let's say it. It's a check.
You're currently a firefighter helicopter.
You can roll with advantage
Me?
because
Yes, you.
Zara is
You're
trying
flying
to
around.
Yeah, I
aid
rolled
you
a 9 on the die. I just don't know which
Air
mod to
with
add.
advantage.
Yes, I rolled a 9.
You rolled
It was a 7 and a 9. We're not doing well.
We're doing great, guys.
Everything is awesome.
And then my dex. What's my
Probably
dex?
carrying the
Okay,
firefighter
plus
forward.
3. So what am I at? 12?
Mark and I are
12,
currently carrying the
12
firefighter.
With the 4 of you and Zara working on this, you do make the difference. It is you're not sure.
Oh,
Let's
it's for my
have-
chips. I'm sorry.
Let's have Summer.
Hi.
Butter gets held.
There is currently a building on fire.
Where
all
are
four-
we?
It's
Still
still
in
in
the
town.
Butter
Still in
gets
the
on fire?
You guys only you defeated the elemental, but there are still buildings on fire.
Guys.
The 4 of them are trying to
Jesus.
stop this one building from spreading to the grain silo and burning down the whole village.
Okay.
Does the grain
What are
silo-
you gonna do to try to help?
I have control fire, right?
No.
Can I have you roll a
That's the
d20?
hospital.
I know you're not set up, but
Different
have
amount.
to roll a
this shit
d20
down for a
and
minute,
add your
man.
spellcasting modifier to it.
Okay, I got a 5,
Thanks.
and now
Oh my god, people!
Guys, we're
Her-
rolling
her
like
spellcasting
garbage.
modifier
It'll be okay.
And then my
Right.
spellcasting modifier
So,
got help me.
patients in the crane silo.
We're all arsonists. We're
You're
better
doing
at starting
great,
fires.
guys.
4.
As I
Or
tell my
six.
kids,
Yeah,
you tried
no,
your
it's four.
best.
4.
She has to-
Thanks,
9.
Mom.
You're
No.
welcome.
People.
On
She
one
wrote snacks, so I
hand,
think she should get
on one
advantage.
hand, the
Wait,
4
wait,
of
wait,
you.
wait.
I did.
I'm sorry.
I have a question
Nope,
for
I'm
the
out
GM
of
real quick.
bardic inspiration.
The grain silo has like all the grain and the flour on it,
Yeah.
right? Okay, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. That makes
That's
Yeah.
gonna
I told
go
him we're supposed to sick
kaboom.
people.
Unfortunately, the 4 of you were good enough to stop the fire from spreading. unfortunately, you guys were not fast enough to save this building.
Oh.
This building collapses at the same time as a second building collapses nearby.
Oh,
Two of the
fuck.
buildings have burnt down,
Oh,
but you
God.
stopped it from spreading to the grain silo.
Yay!
Okay, good
As this has happened, we'll
news.
jump back over to Mulian. You are currently inside this building. It is currently on fire to a bit. It's hard for you to see. There's smoke everywhere, and you can hear somebody crying. Small
So-
child.
I dropped to the floor already. How's the breathing closer to the floor? than smoke does?
It is better. It is better, but it is still difficult.
Okay.
In this place.
Cast emboldening bond between me and this person.
You
Bam.
need to see.
I don't. It
Okay.
needs to be within 30 feet or within 30 feet.
Yeah, it is a small height.
So, yeah, so emboldening bond between me and that person, and then I scream kind of at the floor, but not because I'm still trying to breathe. If you can hear me, crawl toward my voice. Crawl toward my voice. And, Gitsurai Psionics Mage Hand, I cover my face so I can still see through it because of the Gitsurai Psionics. It's invisible.
Yeah.
And I begin to crawl toward, as long as I can breathe, okay?
I want you
Kind
to
of okay.
roll a persuasion check. This person is currently afraid and terrified in this moment,
Okay.
and overwhelmed. Can you push through and get to them, and get them to keep going?
6. Oh no, I rolled another D4. Hold on. I roll a D4. I'm gonna. Okay, yeah. So that is another
Problem
D4.
solver.
So it's 16.
16.
16.
Okay, so as you start to crawl through, and you're based off of what you heard before and what you can still hear, you're crawling through. Eventually, you come down and you see this. Eventually, you can see it with it. It's still hard to see. Your eyes are not watering from the smoke, and that is helping. The fog is still making it easier, but you see a figure crawling on their thing, tears coming down their eyes, weeping, both from just terror and from smoke. This small little girl, dark hair,
We're adopting her.
who is
No.
We're not. No.
I yell at her.
Family in this.
Close your eyes. To my voice. To my voice. To my voice. And I'm.
she's like 10 feet away from you.
Good.
You can see her as
That
she
was
goes, and
talking.
eventually the two of you come together and you grab her hand. She's just weeping right
I
now.
will leave
Okay.
it at not by
As you
using
look around, you can see that the building is starting to
A
catch on
demon.
fire.
die.
Okay, yeah, we're out of here. So, yeah, still to the ground. I'm making sure her head is down as close to the floor as possible, and we're gonna go out together, kind of like buddy carry style, but we're crawling next
Going
to
back
each other.
out the
Going
same
back
way.
out the same
Right,
way.
and have you make another athletics check
Yes.
for getting her out.
Does this count as a new turn so I can add another D4? Because we have emboldening bonds. So it's
I
once
would
per
say
turn.
yes. This does count as a new turn.
We're not allowed to adopt any more NPCs. Every NPC we have adopted has either been abandoned or died.
Oh, and we can
19.
do that to a
19.
child.
This girl's an
Um,
orphan. We're adopting her. We're gonna love her forever. Okay.
You see in this
Abandoned or
moment.
dead.
Her name will be Phelan.
It empowers you in this moment. You
They
are
too-
in this moment of panic, and you've seen a lot of people panic. You're staying pretty level-headed in this, and you're looking at things very clinically. But you see her, and you see the difference you're making, and it's giving you that energy. And you as you get there close, and you see a part of the building collapse behind you. You pick her up under your arm, and you remembered as you were crawling in, there was a haystack right outside. You push forward, and you throw her through the window right into the hay bale. You launch yourself out the window as this is the second building that collapsed.
Oh my
You
god.
watch the whole building just
Okay.
Damn.
Julian gets on top of her to shield her from any debris.
yeah.
And so basically, he's like on top of her, right arm around her, and left hand behind his head, along with the mage hand as well, still kind of on his like the back.
Yeah, no.
That was no longer covering his eyes.
You see as you hear a woman scream out when that goes off, just
Not an
absolutely
orphan.
like
So
freaking
orphan.
out as another woman is holding her back in this moment, and you pick yourself up, and then you pick her up in your arms, and you have this limp to you, but you walk over, and she is absolutely like manic, and just saying thank you over and over. She is streaming tears down her eyes and just clutching this girl with everything she has, thanking you as you turn around and push back into the town.
Back to Patriots. Yeah, I give her a hug too, the
Yeah.
mother.
No, she takes it 100%.
Yeah.
There was a moment of you saw the same reaction that the guy had, and that she chucked that. You watched her face go from seeing you walk towards her to a thing of fear of seeing you, and then a thing of absolute joy in her. You've never had somebody look at you with fear and then embrace you with absolute kindness.
Yeah.
And that was a moment for you as you look at this. It was like watching somebody flip in an instant.
Julian gets down on his knee after he hugs the mother, looks down at the little girl and goes, "We have to go help save the town."
Oh!
We'll get a bucket. Julian.
That's a fucking word!
And that goes off.
That's a fucking word!
Have you ever heard of child labor?
Jesus Christ.
As
Worker
you-
627. Back in line.
Also, I can't get the picture.
The
Just
mother takes the child and
window.
runs and takes her back outside the town. As you see, with all the seems like the mother and women are keeping the children away from the young boys and girls, away from this blaze as best as they can.
Did
You
you
can
just
see that they
recruit
are
one?
outnumbered by a lot, and they're trying their best. And they're like in the middle of in one of the roads that you guys had actually come down, because there are still fields to either side. 2 buildings have gone up. You did manage to save one of the buildings. There
Yay.
are 3 other buildings in your immediate vicinity.
I go to the next building and do the same thing, yeeting and tossing.
Continue with the well.
Yay!
Try to grab more
I'm still at the
people
well.
from the surrounding
Yeah,
area to try
I
to
tried-
focus our efforts a little bit
How do
more.
the people that are putting out the fire, they're NPCs, how do they look? Do they look physically hurt or just tired?
A combination. Nobody who is actively running around looks overly hurt.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, nobody looks.
Fine.
Yeah, they seem like a number of them have absolutely cuts and burns and scrapes on them. But as you guys are looking around, nobody seems to be in this area seems to be overly thing. At least the people that are actively helping.
How are my compatriots? How are they looking?
Roll a perception check.
Because they were just out of combat, so.
Yeah, I want to know where everybody is and how everybody is.
Can I do also roll a
Is that little girl still near me within 30 feet?
No, she unfortunately her mother took her well outside of the city.
8.
8.
Sick.
Yes, you
should.
Is anybody looking extremely bad?
Just you,
I'm
right?
good.
8.
I'm
She
okay.
looks
I
rough.
also got an 8. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
you,
great
as you
the
run back in, you
table.
see her.
Okay.
You see that she looks the roughest out of the troop.
So all I can just picture is just Katie just going. Trying to actually help.
It's the asthma.
It's the asthma.
Full bucket.
I was gonna say, can I prestidigitation the smoke out of her mouth? But then you said it's asthma, so I'm like, I can't prestidigitate that
You can't
out.
fix that.
Can't fix it.
No, hold off. I'm gonna be like, you're throwing the buckets in the wrong direction.
Fuck you! Why do you have the right one?
Just
I forgot to.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi.
Pivot.
Pivot.
So
Feeling
we
them
will now
passing.
go back
Feeling
around.
passing. Feeling passing.
We're going to go back around the table. There are 3 buildings currently on fire,
Summer is
varying
there.
in sizes. 2 of them are medium sized, and one of them is a bit bigger than the other 2. What are you guys doing? They are not right next to each other.
Oh shit.
One of them is. The one medium and the larger one are next, and the other one's a little bit further away. So we're going to go around the table, and you guys are going to let me know what you guys are doing, and either 1, 2, or 3, which building you are focusing on, if any. 1 is the first medium, 2 is the large, and 3 is the second medium.
I have one question I'd like to make right before then.
Absolutely.
I'd like to actually look at the 3 buildings, and I want to assess which of them is most likely to spread to a different building. I'm trying to assess containment, not put them out.
Oh, okay. Let's have you roll an investigation check.
11.
11.
I'm within 30 feet of him, and
Obviously, the
I was a little
larger.
girl.
Obviously, it's that large and medium building next to each other. If both of those go out, it's just going to spread. If both of those go thing, it's just going to spread.
Whichever's closer.
I wanted to ask. So you said there's NPCs.
Yeah, there's.
Okay.
It's a small village. You can see there are countless number of people not countless. There's a good number of men running throughout the city.
I want to ask the NPCs what those buildings had in them prior. Were they residences? Was it a school?
Okay, can I have you just roll a d20 for me?
Okay.
How far one is the hospital?
A 9.
A 9.
The children's
Can I
hospital.
have you roll a persuasion check?
The orphans hospital.
The
With
orphanage.
cancer.
Oh.
I'm still working
I
at the
knew
well.
you were going to say that. I told myself a half hour you were going to say that.
As you fly down to some of these people, and you're like, "What's going on? And what are these buildings?" They're like, "They're houses. They're homes. These are our homes." And as they're helping other people and just rushing around, you stop one of them as they were in the middle, rushing through. Dimitri, you had your hand raised.
I'm still working at the well.
That's what you're doing.
Yep.
Got it. I can have you roll. If that is that going to be your thing?
Yeah.
All right. Can I have you roll another athletics check for me?
Somebody
Yeah,
get
it's
it.
still happening at that with if the other guy's still there.
I like my
just-
bracelet.
Yeah, the two of you. Yeah.
Ben 10's sister.
8.
That's good.
That's Gwen's bracelet.
All right. So other than Dimitri, we're going to go around, and you guys are going to let me know
She had a magic
what
bathroom.
you guys are doing.
Unlucky.
We're going to start over with Lenora.
Still filling buckets and giving them to Zara
Hey, don't-
and to whomever.
Hi, Obi.
Got it. Can I have you roll another dexterity check?
With advantage?
Yeah, because you got Zara.
Oh, okay. 17 plus 3.
Which building were you focusing on? 1, 2, or 3?
I was just passing buckets.
I gotta know.
Which one was the bigger one?
2.
Okay, 2.
And just like that, she decided which building I'm going.
Sorry.
Dove. what are you
Hi.
doing?
So,
The other one was the orphanage.
No,
That was the rich. That was the millionaire's house. That was insured.
The millionaires!
we're millionaires.
My husband!
So,
That's why you saved the
it's
big buildings.
thinking of the 3, I just go to I go to number 2, and I just start whatever bucket I had before the building collapsed. I'm just like,
That's true.
yeet,
All right.
toss it to number
It's
2.
It's another athletics check. You're just doing.
You
all
can
you're
do
doing.
this.
You're not doing anything else. So
I know.
You just. If you keep doing the same thing, it's the same roll.
All right,
You
here we
got
go.
this.
Here we go.
You don't got this.
5.
Teen?
5.
15.
Mulian, you
Yeah,
see the
team
two of
time.
them start working on this large building that's next to the smaller building that's on fire. As you rush in, you see Dimitri is currently trying to work on getting water out of one of the wells that's kind of on the opposite side. The fountain's on one side of these buildings, and the well's on the other, so it's kind of coming from both sides. What are you going to try to do?
Mullion is supervising.
Good job.
Literally. He's not literally super. I mean, that's what it would look like from the outside, but he's again like assessing what he was assessing before. He's just looking at the moment. At this point in time, he's like trying to gauge which one needs the most attention. But that's at the moment,
He's our supervisor right now.
really not. But
We always
You guys
need
are doing a great
supervisor.
job.
I was
he's kind of
Great.
standing there like,
I thought I was supervisor.
Isaac.
We have 2 of them.
You're
I'm
encouraging
t-
words.
Taking buckets from them, running it across again.
Okay. Can I
Same
have you roll athletics or dexterity?
You said acrobatics last time.
Okay.
16.
16. Go.
I'm doing cartwheels while bringing them over, I guess.
You were focusing on number 2 as well.
Yes.
Got it.
Am I getting muscle as I'm doing this?
Yes, you grow muscle
Insta muscles.
instantaneously.
Fuck yeah.
from this one- from
With
this
all
one
these
unit.
fucking
use
buckets
that
I've been
roll.
flinging, am I getting
Cantrip.
muscle at least, or
Doesn't
getting
cost
sweat?
muscle.
Alright.
Muscles.
By the end of this,
there's
you're
dead
gonna have
bodies
to-
around.
She's
10
gonna
dead
be
bodies,
so
NPCs.
swole.
I'm gonna
I mean,
be
if you
fucking
do it
Nesta at the end of this.
on-
Yes, you
maybe
are.
he'll say, like, oh, you get
Roll a
tired of
perception
doing
check.
it. But for the most part, you can.
Am I getting tired? I feel like I'm getting tired.
Right now,
doing
it's
this.
only been a couple of minutes.
Oh,
12.
over an
12,
hour.
6 seconds, basically.
You can see that, yeah, there are some people. There's some people that are. You even see some person that's just face down on fire,
Okay,
burning.
not him.
Jesus.
The other ones, I'm going to just attempt to spare the dying on the cantrip. I'm going to go over each kind of triage and spare the dying. That's what he would be doing at that moment then.
Got it. Can I have you? Let me do something.
To us?
Hmm?
To us?
No, you have to have 0 hit points, and you seem like you don't.
There are 5 bodies that are currently in what that you catch. Can I have you roll a D100 for each of them?
Sure. Do I have that in D&D?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have to.
It says Steve 100.
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
Yep.
1 for each.
1 for each.
Okay. First one's a 92.
Got it.
Dead.
Shut up.
Second one is a 96.
Okay.
Dead.
You needed to roll as low as possible.
Third one is 3. So
Permanently
something's happening.
paralyzed.
Got it.
Either really good or really bad.
Fourth one is 60.
Debilitating injuries for the rest of their
The
lives.
last one is better than dead. 7.
It was a stump. Why are you healing this person?
Thank you.
Wasn't a perk at all.
Dust.
Little stump.
It's his fault that he
I'm
dropped to the
gonna
ground.
be still kind of coordinating people and trying to get everyone to use the power of manpower to cut down on how much effort you're putting in. You're gonna get tired. One at a time. Everybody in a line. You're going a little too far. Okay. So we're not dropping water.
Yeah.
We're using the well as efficiently as possible in case we run out or something.
Have you roll another persuasion check?
But what building are you working on?
Whichever one Lenora went to, because
There's
Lenora's kind of the
people
front
on-
runner for it, for like everyone going to, right?
Right now, so the way it would work is that Lenora is literally at the fountain.
I'm doing
And
stuff.
Oh,
Izak
so,
is running it, and Dove is the one.
Dove is the
chucking
one
water.
chucking
okay.
it.
So I'm gonna try to gather as many other
Yeah,
people
there are
in
other-
the
yeah,
in
there
the
are
in
other
the
people
area
that-
so that
yeah.
they can kind of cut down on the amount of trips, so we can do more volume. So persuasion. Yeah. Sorry. I should know this. 23.
Are your muscles aching?
23. Got it.
23.
I'm pretty neat.
And you. All right. Last up.
They're building in building 2, so I'm gonna go.
So are you? Yeah. The question is, are you gonna help them with that, or are you gonna try to work on one of the other ones?
No, I'm gonna bust into building 1. I'm gonna go in
Building
it.
one.
Can't be on fire if it's
see.
broken down.
It's broken?
No, I'm saying you're saying you're busting in, so it's like can't be on fire if it's on the ground already.
Yeah, no. I'm not a barbarian anymore. I'm just, but I'm gonna go in it. I want to see if there's anybody inside.
Can I have you roll a strength check?
Get it, girl.
You got this.
Can I have you roll 2 checks back to back? Strength followed by perception.
Okay.
Perception is going to be with disadvantage.
That's
That's a 20.
okay.
Woo.
20.
You
It's
just
weird. It's weird that it
Kick
rolled,
down.
but it didn't
I'm
give
like-
you
Yeah,
math.
you just
Hello?
kick down the front door
What the hell?
as you go into this thing,
It'd be 21.
having your wings cover, pushing your wing in front of you to kind of cover your mouth and stuff. You can have your roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. Perception.
And who wants to determine the fates?
Oh.
You got your hand up first. Can I have you roll a d20 on
I can't roll. Fucking 8.
10 or higher?
What
Building
was it,
3
perception?
collapses.
Yeah.
On anything lower than the 10, the one she just walked in collapses.
Oh.
Andres.
11.
11. Got it. As this happens, you hear the building on the other side start to collapse down.
Son of a bitch.
Out of the 4 of you
Okay.
who were working on building number 2,
Yeah.
3 of you succeeded, so you do manage to eventually put out the fire in building number 2.
Yay.
We're getting somewhere.
stuff.
Help her building!
Yeah, I go to the next building. I be like shit and go to the first building.
To the next.
Everyone
so as
shift
you-
by 30 degrees.
Hey.
Everyone, good job. Let's on to the next
it
one.
is not a matter of light, it's a matter that this building is on fire and filled with smoke. You spend some time and you are in here just blindly feeling around, trying to discern what's going on.
Can I call out? Is anybody inside?
Do we hear her?
You saw her kick down the door. It was the building next to you guys.
How about you get
Oh my
outside?
Girl.
No.
No?
I'm good.
Start pelting the building
Little
with water
brash.
with her inside.
Don't drown. Yeet.
Don't drown.
Yeet
Go
water.
yeet right in her mouth.
Don't
A
drown.
bucket
yes.
full of water. Don't drown!
Yeet.
As you are attempting to
On fire
go
house.
inside, you start shouting out, is anybody in here? Can I have you roll a performance check?
Okay.
That was really close to a 20.
10.
10.
Oh, now we'll take
You do not hear anybody over the sound of everything going on right now. You are unsure if there's anybody else in here or not. As this is happening, she is inside. You guys were fighting the fire on the other building. You were making headway, so you didn't want to stop as this happened. So you continued to, and you put out the second building on fire as the third one collapsed. You watched as the gentleman before that you ran into started to try to mitigate that building from spreading. It was trying to collect people and stop building number 3 that had just gone down from catching the next buildings on fire. As you guys continue on, we're going to jump back to the 6 of you.
Hi.
In this moment. Building 2 is done.
Uh-huh.
Building 3, they're trying to just put under, and she is in building number 1.
What do we do?
Because I'm not
anybody tell
actively holding a bucket right now. Better to have 2 bodies in there than 1. I'm gonna go in the second, the first building, the one that she's in. Just try to get in and make sure that she doesn't go down in a burning building. Basically,
You rush in to the building.
I'm gonna hold my breath too.
Unending breath. You chuck in. I watched Dorian Storm recently, and I'm like. Also, I was an air genasi in one thing, so I remember that thing. It's a cool thing. You catch a deep breath before the smoke that's coming out of this front door hits you. One last thing, as you charge in there, your eyes immediately start to water as you rush in. What are you attempting to do?
Just try to see if she's still in here and what I can see. I guess just what
Perception check
in the
with
room that I'm in.
disadvantage.
Sure.
Also, here's the thing that I gotta double check, but I'm pretty sure is accurate. That
was
you're
hot.
all gonna
Jesus
hate.
Christ.
Apparently,
Oh my
if
God,
you were to
can I
actually
not?
go rules,
There we go.
specifically
Christ.
perception checks. Perception checks in the dark, even with dark
I
vision,
told you
are
don't
with
do this.
disadvantage.
I told you don't do this.
And I love that. And it makes so
I
much
told
sense.
you
Oh
don't
boy,
fucking do
no!
this.
The way-
Why?
I told you.
I don't care. We're
But
gonna
then
get
what's
to you.
the
So
one?
the way it works,
God damn it.
and if you read it thoroughly, I gotta double check a little bit of the wording just to 100% verify. Is that
I told you.
if you are seeing in dim light, perception checks are with disadvantage. If you have dark vision, dim light is the
Bless you,
equivalent of
bless you.
daylight, so you're fine. But in darkness, it's the equivalent of dim light.
And
So
if you
are-
don't
think
have
that's
dark,
right.
and if you
think
don't have
that's
dark
right.
vision and
You
it's
just
dark,
can't
you
see
just can't
shit.
even. Yeah.
I think that's
You
right.
get your perception check is an
No.
auto fail.
Wow. That,
Cool.
Wow.
So I kind of like that, kind of don't like that, but I'll let you guys know.
You've had it
this
too
session
ezy for too long.
once I figure that. Oh yeah, this is not an easy campaign.
No.
No, we're
No,
starting
Mark.
hard with
Yes.
level 3.
Oh,
How close gotta stop.
So,
my god, we're fucking level 3.
with that being
We're
said, what'd you
only
get?
level
4.
3.
4 with
Yeah. With disadvantage, I
with-
rolled it.
Oh yeah, I
too.
thought for some reason in my head. You cannot see 2 feet in front of you.
Okay.
It is
Sorry.
feel so thankful that you can hold your breath. Otherwise, your lungs would be on fire right now as you're breathing this in. But your eyes are watering, and it's hard to tell. I'm gonna
Okay.
jump over.
Yeah.
Ezak.
I'm still running buckets while these 2 idiots run into a burning building.
Hell yeah. Firefighters.
Do I hear or does anybody holler that they are going in a building?
I'm pretty sure we saw them.
What are you trying to? That you're yes, you're.
I
within-
saw everything. No.
I just said I'm going in.
gotta
Yeah,
work on our
you
communication
are
powers.
listening and paying attention to every sound that is going on, and you know that.
So I know they are in a
Yeah.
building. I just don't know which one. Okay.
Position
For you-
Katie to get inspiration based on all this.
For you, Sumatra is actually like your beacon.
Oh, okay.
Because due
Sick.
to your thing, she is by far the heaviest out of anybody here,
Okay.
and you can tell
I
where
can
she.
feel her.
I
Okay.
think that's the wrong way.
You're stone.
I know.
Physically.
One very heavy.
You gotta put Tonka top.
She had Taco Bell at the table one time.
Each cheek has its own zip code.
Nice.
I get very
So I know
confused
where
as
they
to
are.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Ironically, I'm the
Sickos,
lightest
you
of
know where
the
they
of the
are.
group because I'm an
Just
air
making
genasi.
sure.
I'm just like
Yeah.
just
Dainty. You're
tiptoeing,
Yeah.
You're actually-
tiptoeing through the
you're actually
doorway.
feeding the fire.
I'm going in.
Ironically,
He's feeding the fire. fire.
completely unironically, whenever she's on the ground, you know exactly where she is,
Got
and he is
Thank
one of the
you. It's like
hardest
the
people to pin down. He is one of the hardest people for you to ever actually be like to rely on your senses. He is so light on his feet
Okay.
when he moves that it is
Step
heavier. We got twinkle toes up in here.
I
So,
apologize
Isaac,
in
you're
advance
doing
for all
the same
talk
thing?
jokes that
Yep.
are gonna
Each
come
time
out
you're doing
of
the
this
same
one.
thing,
Hi.
the difficulty is going up.
Oh damn it! All right.
Just letting you know.
Guys, we're out of time!
Oh,
We're gonna finish these rolls and then figure out.
15.
15.
Yeah.
Dimitri,
God, if
what are you
two
doing?
die today.
Well,
You're doing the well. As
Still-
I said, each time it goes up.
Yeah, it was the best thing to
It's
do.
fine. I only have 5 health. No, I'm kidding.
I only have 5 health.
Oh, shit.
You only have 5 health. Oh, that's why.
That's why I'm
by
at the well. I'm filling buckets.
Yeah.
22.
Also
It
can't
was
see anything
actually-
else.
Right?
Spontaneously
Yep.
combust. You just dunk your head in the water.
All the well water turns to
Mulian.
oil.
The two of them
Lights
have
on
run into
fire.
the building.
Alright. So, flavor-wise, it looks like Julian is putting his backpack on. Really, he just did spare the dying. Maybe he was doing little smaller things.
Thank you.
He gets up and starts to do kind of like a brisk jog over to there, and he sees them doing
Yeah.
buckets.
Yeah.
Bucket.
Buckets.
Bucket.
Bucket.
Okay.
Bucket.
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 Mullion,
Ah,
because not quite there yet. Mage Hand's bucket.
nice.
If available, bucket. Mage Hand's bucket.
Can I have you roll?
Are they
a
under
spellca-
5
Can I have
pounds?
you roll a d20 plus your spellcasting?
They should be.
This is about your
A bucket of
ability
water
to
is over
gauge
5
this because
pounds.
Mage Hand has a limit, and these buckets weigh more.
Probably lift an
That's a
empty
20 on
bucket.
the die.
That's a
Natural
20
20.
on die.
You start catching it, and you know your ability of this thing. So you're not able to do full buckets, but you're able to get another thing and start pushing them forward smoothly and helping to add this to this.
Okay. As he's walking forward, to be able to
Once the
Yeah,
bucket's empty, you could like throw it back to the.
Yeah, that
whatever.
you use the Mage Hand especially for getting it back. Taking a full bucket is difficult, if
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
impossible, but burying those empty buckets back
Okay.
faster,
Do they have a good line going? Do they
Yeah,
have a good
I'm
it's
line
pretty
going?
decently going right
Okay, then I'll
Congo
chuck
line.
buckets. I'm gonna be chucking buckets.
Got it.
That's what Mullion will do.
now. All right,
Building
Come
one.
on.
what are you doing?
What do you think I'm fucking doing?
It's going up each time.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I'm just letting you. I'm
That's
making
fine.
sure
No, that's
everyone
fine,
is
that's fine.
aware.
So Mullion
Each time
walked
you
away
keep
from
doing
the
the
5
same
guys
thing,
that were on the floor.
It's becoming more and more taxing to do it, and thus it's getting harder.
You got this. You got this.
As
You
you
got
said
this.
before, your
Another
body
thing
is
too.
starting to get tired. You've been doing this for a couple of minutes now at frantic pace.
Persuading the people to see the fire, not.
Oh, okay,
knowing
okay.
that
That
it's real.
is 17.
Seven.
You're not
Yeah.
real.
Fire's not
You
real.
ain't tired. What is sleep?
The fire's not real.
What?
What is
I
fire?
used to be up until like
Right. is real.
Last
4 in the
up,
morning.
These dice did better.
Stop
What are you attempting to do?
Buckets with
Same
Zara.
thing.
Buckets
It's
with
going
Zara.
up again.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Oh my god!
With wait 2.
Yeah, she got a 2 and a 1.
Hold on, it was a 1 and a 2.
Okay, so it is with advantage, so you don't get the natural 1.
Damn.
That's
Because that would have
worse.
been a thing
That would've
right
been
now.
2
Should've
and
gotten
3.
that. Would've
So
been a
2 plus 3.
Yeah, but you had
A
3
5.
successes and 2, and that would have been instead of 2 failures, 3 failures. So that would have possibly tipped it.
Lenora, that building's not on fire.
Shut up!
Just somewhere in the world. We're
You're doing great,
Wait,
sweetie!
I'm not even throwing
Yeah,
them.
she's
I'm
at the
filling
well.
them and
She's at the
passing
well.
them to
So I'm
Zara.
gonna give you
You
guys.
fell on top of her. Now she's wet.
This is your you get
He's been
before I say
wet.
what happens. You guys have
Oh.
one more round punch for the 2 of you.
I was like, oh
What do
shit,
you
sorry,
guys
oh
do?
shit.
You guys are
Oh
in this
fuck.
building. You guys are in this building. You do not know where she is. You do not know that he's followed you in.
Do you have eyes?
No. Yeah,
Yes,
they don't
she
work.
Okay, all right. So you can feel pain.
Why are you
That's
gonna
my
poke her
only
in the eyes? I feel like that's where you're going.
What?
Are you gonna poke her in the eyes?
No, I'm on the outside.
Like,
That's,
you're faking
that's
it.
more of a you think you're on the
This
inside.
bitch!
I'm just curious
Now
if you
you're
can
really
feel
blind.
like membrane pain.
Yeah.
Okay. all
That's
right.
why she has the
The bandage.
The bandage on.
The,
It's not a bandage, it's a very cute pink silk scarf.
How would you know?
I
You
picked
can
it out.
feel.
You can
She
feel the
picked-
color pink.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I can.
There we go.
My aura is positively pink,
It's
Mullion.
fucking brown, actually.
Whatever you're on, can I have? Whatever you're on that's letting you feel colors, can I have some?
Absolutely.
It's the most ash-covered pink now. So it's just like dark.
It's
Just
a
like
dusty
red, it's basically
rose
red.
now.
Yeah, dusty rose.
Nice.
I like
You
that.
see a kitchen ceiling after a fire.
So for the 2 of you,
I'm gonna call out.
brown.
Dog, do you need
Just
a break?
give her like,
Marshmallow.
give her and whoever's in here if they need
The exit's here. If you need to follow my voice, follow it now.
Got it. Can I roll a performance check?
Yeah, sure.
I'm so stressed.
I know. I just keep
I'm so
playing.
stressed.
Perception.
Lenora,
Sorry.
my right, not your right.
Is going to be
That
17.
building's not on fire.
Okay.
I'm just handing
Do I
out
hear
buckets,
him?
you fuck!
Alright, I'm gonna
What do you do?
fly at max speed at him and try to grab him and fly out.
You just took.
I give up. I give up the buckets and I sit down. I'm like, fuck
Jesus.
I just need you to roll a dexterity check with
Me?
disadvantage because you have no idea where you're going by the sound of his voice, and you're just flying blind.
Get a girl.
Literally.
If it's with this, what do I do?
Alright, just roll it again.
Okay, so that was pretty good.
You hold
Come
down
on.
the button.
Yeah, you could also after.
So what is it?
It's
What was it?
18. It's the lower one.
18.
18 is
What?
the lower
Yeah,
of the
she
two.
got 22 and 18.
22 and 18, yeah.
Can I have you roll a d6?
This is how Hackett says he actually hated your new character. Is too similar to the old
A
one, so he wants a
one?
new character.
Okay. You
Okay,
take 1
he's
point of
actually-
bludgeoning
Yeah.
damage.
Oh!
Sorry!
He's
Nice.
at
Roll
at
1.
Got away with it once for
And
one
she
time.
tackles
I go down
you.
immediately.
She tackles
Joe, you can't talk. You literally
outside
can't
of the
have same
front
character.
door,
I
right as the
That's
building
a
collapses
17.
behind you guys. The whole building comes down behind you. Can I have you make
Oh.
a dexterity
Oh.
saving throw?
Me?
Wait,
Okay.
what?
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 Which one is
It's a dexterity saving.
Oh,
You're a
okay.
cleric and you died.
But it's a saving
Right.
throw.
And
so
she
it's
was
like,
right-
Terrible
oh my
Guardian
God,
player.
good.
Your fucking party is horrible
Five.
at Guardian.
There you go.
do that. There.
Sorry, I was doing fire on it.
13.
13. You take 11 points of fire damage.
Holy
and,
Hannah, I'm almost dead.
and,
Woo!
and block all of that from
Did
hitting
she say holy Hannah?
dust as your
Holy
wings
Hannah, I think
or
she said
as
holy.
you tackle him, the whole building comes
Holy
down
shit.
behind you, and you get hit in the wings and on the back by these smoldering logs that are falling down. They bounce off your stony skin.
Isn't it? I've been able to
Hear
use
it.
it because you
And
know
as this
school,
happens,
but
as she
I can't
tackles
use
you
it now.
outside, you guys watch the two of them come flying out as the whole building comes down behind you.
You
I
guys-
throw water on them.
The same building that we were
Honestly?
bucketing? Same building that we were
Yeah.
bucketing?
God, now I'm
Stop
covered
bucketing
in
and I run
stone.
over to the air genasi because he's the only one that can fucking kind of lift.
Does that?
You made a stone.
Are you mud?
Huh?
Are you mud now?
Am I mud?
If you get hit by water and you're like stone,
No.
are you just-
That's
No.
not how stones work.
There's a very odd, like.
My sidewalk is always mud.
Yeah, right?
It's actually
No,
very
if you continue
poetic
to pour
right
water,
now
the
that
winds
we
just,
were
like,
just in a
fork in nice
fire
little
building.
crevices
She's
and
stone,
then
I'm air, and you just doused us with water. There's something oddly poetic about all of those
Are you
things
right?
mixing in one place.
Okay, Malian goes up behind you, no time for poetry, and he under the arm
Ah!
grabs you,
Ah!
dragging
I'm
you
okay, I'm
backwards.
okay. She get.
Just dragging
I'm okay. I'm okay. Please let go of me. I'm okay.
Now,
I-
runs
I-
over to you.
No, I run to grab her, and it's like funny because you look significantly stronger than me. Because
Why?
he's light, but she's tiny,
Oh,
but really heavy, so I just look weak as hell.
Just carrying
I
a
give
giant
up.
stone.
Drop.
can I do like a little medical assessment on your character's name is
Mose.
Mose.
Mo-
Like
Mo-
even
Mose.
Stevens. No, not even. Who am I thinking
That's
of?
Can I do a
That's
medicine
fine.
check to see how
That's
she's
fine.
doing?
Mose.
We're gonna go over this
That's
every
Mosby.
single episode.
Right.
No, that's
Oh,
not. I'm
Mosby
thinking
was on
Mosby's
Sweet Life.
Sweet Life.
Oh yes, Mose. That's
Can I do a medicine check to see how he is?
Absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
Would you like or
Whichever one
hmm?
you think of.
It's the brindle.
9, how does she look?
Does she look? You have never seen a gargoyle before, and you have no idea how to gauge this.
Oh
She
no.
looks like rock.
You look positively solid.
I'm a little chipped. I don't know.
I don't know what that means. Here, help me,
Fuck.
Shmizak.
Yeah, I'll help out. What am I helping with?
Shmizak, come on, grab her.
I
Grab
just.
her, alright,
I
grab it up.
finally.
I just tried. She's
I-
really heavy.
Get the legs.
All right,
I
grab
couldn't
her
go
legs.
to the. I tried it before.
We pull.
Oh, were you not letting
we
me
attempt to pull.
We attempt to pull as you're pretty much wheelbarrowing her because I can't lift her at all.
Just give me a med
I-
pack. I'll take care of it.
I need
After
a
the
medic
final
bag.
bucket,
Sorry,
Dove
this
is
only
just
works if you have
finally
0 hit points and you're talking. I can't do that for you.
Dove is finally done, and she just like kind of like
You're at 0.
Hold on, I have
collapses
an idea.
next
Can
to
I have-
Zara.
In this moment, can I actually have the 4 of you all make Constitution saving throws? You guys are all doing very taxing things without stopping.
Okay.
Me?
That me too.
Not you. The 4 of you. You
Oh.
continue to do
Uh-huh.
that. You continue to do that. You continue to do that.
Well, I
You
get
continue
Don't
to
you
do that.
dare!
Doing
haha!
manual labor.
It's very hard.
Advantage because Zara was
Nope.
running.
Give this back.
What am I rolling?
Oh,
Joe used
I
it.
still have the level of
Yup.
exhaustion, right?
Yup.
Forgot about that.
What am I rolling? I'm sorry.
Con saving.
Constitution
Thank you.
saving throw. Who is this?
That was
Joe's.
mine. I
That was
used it
yours?
on the con saving.
Got it.
What is exhaustion?
Ooh. Oh, fucking.
Go.
Oh, dirty 20.
Okay, you're fine.
Natural 20 plus 3.
All right, you're
Nice.
good. 10. 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh.
18.
Okay, you're okay.
18.
You're okay.
What is
Wait,
tired?
why did you even roll? I didn't have you roll. I said the 4 of them.
Sick, can I get that fucking
Man, I'm exhausted.
You got mental exhaustion.
Don't we all?
I just want to be accepted. I want to be tired too.
You guys are not by no means
Guys,
are
I'm
suffering from
exhausted.
exhaustion, but in this
Agreed.
moment, you guys just like start to collapse as everything starts to mellow off as the buildings are now under control. The fire is being taken in. You can see women and children are starting to come back as things are being taken care of.
And just kind of fall down, just fall back onto like my back, and just.
My neck, my back.
I go back over to those 5 bodies that I laid out and did spare the dying on. How are they looking?
3 of them are gone. 2 of them are still stable.
2 of them are stable.
This
All right.
Lenora at the
Gone
well.
as in like dragged away by a wild animal, or
Yes.
gone as in they got
You
up?
watch as a wolf just drags it away. One of them.
That's awesome.
One
awesome.
person says, "We did it, we did," and then
One
you
of
just
them dragged
immediately
away.
start
The other one
dancing.
that you see is being flown away by a fire elemental. Not the spirit. They have like 2 of them on each arm,
Good.
hanging through the air.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
I do just general tending to their wounds, just flavor.
Can I have your own medicine check?
We're good.
I'm not allowed to question this.
24.
24. Yeah.
I gotta take notes.
Woo! Okay.
What was the name of the town?
Counter damage.
So, as you guys continue on, the moment the adrenaline starts to die down, most of the buildings, there's still 1 or 2 that are still on fire, but the villagers seem to be focusing on this as the area that you guys came into has now either the buildings have collapsed or have been put out and managed. You did manage to save a couple of buildings and save a young girl in the process.
Yay.
Good job, Lillian.
As this happens, and you can see the village is starting to finish up and deal with the later effects of this happening. What are you guys doing in this moment? As you can see, the village is still very live and active. You guys have kind of regathered together around that central fountain, still helping people, passing out buckets and things like that. Some of you are on the floor, the 4 of you especially. And the 2 of you right now are kind of just catching your breath in this moment. As this is happening and going on, you can see people are still moving around.
Do I see anyone that like looks important?
Yeah, roll a perception check. Don't be blind.
Let's see.
If you ever see Night Tiger, you're fine.
13.
Arthur.
There's one
With white
guy
socks.
I don't know how to do that.
trying to walk around. He's got a large
His little
like,
piece so
you
white.
make a cane /
Or
walking
Andre,
staff
since you're
with
up.
him. Those kind of people
Never
keep rushing up to him and he directs and he's telling people which way to go. He's got a decently long beard,
Function.
bald head on him.
They're always bald.
But you see,
Every time I
he seems
see
to
it,
be
I
directing
I
people.
think the same thing.
I'll just kind of like sit up and stand up real quick and just walk over to him. It's like, and just ask, what needs to be done still?
Thank you for everything you and your friends have done. I think you have made a definite effort here and made a difference in this part of our town. I think we have this. I think the worst of it is over. Where do you hail from? Where are you from?
So,
Wait.
3, 4. 4 of us came here from Dragonspire, although we're kind of from all over the place, and the other 3 we met on our way here. I don't know too much about them yet.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
if you need a place, we're going to be a little bit both. You have saved people today and have saved their homes. If you guys need a place to rest for the evening and we'll get some food in you. Thank you for all your help. let me
I
know.
will discuss with them. We left all of our camping supplies on the cliff face, about 20 minutes up that way.
Do you need one? I can spare a person, and they can go get it for you and help you guys.
That would make it quicker.
All right. Quill, get your ass over here. As you watch as this large man comes over, he's kind of like saunters over. Yeah, what's up? You can see light blue skin, flat nose, large brown eyes.
Furbog?
Yeah.
I don't think
You've never seen a furbog.
I was gonna say I don't think he knows, but just
you
for
have
my
never
mental
seen. Yeah,
image.
you've never seen a furbog before. But as you
what?
get furbog.
For a
Fair.
ball?
Cow person.
Yeah, furbog.
Cow person.
There.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
light blue.
That's adorable.
Comes over. Yeah. These people
That's where you
helped
get
our
their milk.
helped our village today. I know you're new, but if you can help them gather their belongings, they've made a difference here, and we want to pay their kindness forward. Yeah, of course, no problem. Let me just move that real quick. Watch as he runs over, picks up a log that's about like 2 feet in diameter, and drags it over and puts it down somewhere else. It's probably like 12 feet long. And then comes back and dusts off. He's got like dusted off his sleeves are rolled up, and he's got like these bracers on each arm. He's got like a white undershirt and like a leather vest, like a leather padded vest, like leather armor on him. He watches it dusts off himself. All right. I'll come with you.
Is everyone else kind of in a?
Yeah, they're kind of all
area?
like a number of them are like seated against the back side of the
Go walk
The
with
fucking
Quill.
fountain.
the fountain.
Yeah, walk with Quill over to the rest of them. This is Quill.
Hi, Quill.
Oh,
help
yes.
So
Over name.
Quill. Was that the mayor?
It was our village elder. Yes.
That works. Is your name Quill? I heard him
Ye-
call you Quill.
Yes and no. They call me Quill.
Well, what
my
is it?
name? My name is Theron Silverquill.
Oh.
But they just call me Quill.
All right,
But I
Daddy
can't ask
Theron,
them.
here we go
I have
again.
so many questions, but I
What's
can't
the
ask them.
problem?
Nothing meta.
We'll tell you
Kind of
later. It's from the previous campaign.
Nobody knows anything right now.
Yeah.
No.
Tappy. Why
Is it spelled the same?
Why the fuck is it doing this?
Hi, I'm Phelan.
What would you like us to call
It's
you?
me,
You can call
Phelan.
me Quill.
Okay.
Did Lenore die?
No.
No,
Nobody
she
calls me
couldn't
by
have
that.
died because I just gave everyone here 13 points of healing.
Did you actually?
Do
Bless
it now.
you.
Do it now.
Thank you.
Prayer of healing. Yes, I just did it. I was waiting for a moment to say.
Yay!
Thank you
I'll
so
heal my
much.
1 damage.
Wow,
Healing
you got me
damage.
up to
Ow.
Full health.
Healing damage.
Healing damage.
You
Yes.
have to heal all of us.
I have prayer of
Hello.
healing.
I
6
feel
and
alive.
Oh.
The 6 creatures are my choice that I can see within range.
Oh, yeah, it would have taken 10 minutes, but we were all sitting
no,
there
yeah,
for 10
no,
minutes.
We're there for a
What are
while.
my spells? Oh, I can't.
Yeah,
use
you
my
guys
spells.
Yeah, that got me back.
I pulled out a bag, a cat, out of my bag.
Emotional
happy.
support cat.
What do I roll? 15.
You guys all watch as Mulian is doing this prayer as Dimitri walks over with this large, as we've described, this large male furball. Seems young when you look at him. His face seems young. He's clean shaven, short, curly and wavy black hair. What's going on? Large brown eyes, light blue skin, standing at about like 6'10".
She said wood.
How would you know?
You can't.
Above table.
Oh,
I don't know.
You know, he's 3 feet tall.
You
No,
as
she
you
hears the
walks over,
voice.
you pull out this
He's
cat.
up
This
here.
cat
Yes.
is
Holding him up
with this
so
large,
all men appear
like,
attractive.
because you have not seen none of you
Hi.
have ever seen a furball before.
I ain't never seen.
Back.
So
You haven't even seen your own.
seeing this
Actually, I
person
have.
before you is kind of strange. For those who can't picture a furball, most of you should be able to. It is a like cow human. They've got these ears that come out kind of have those like they kind of thin and then come out. They have a large flat nose pushed into their face, big eyes, and just kind of their they still have like appendages like normal people, and you can see he's got very large hands, like kind of like a little bit oversized even for somebody of his size. Still like absolute like units. Like it looks like when you were to compare it to somebody, it looks like Andre the Giant kind of situation going on.
Kind of.
Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit.
That's Puma.
Yeah, that's kind of what a furball looks like. Younger, kind of a little bit more softer features on him. But you can see he's got a long sword strapped on his back. As he comes over, scruffs the cat. His hand is like the size of half of the cat.
Quick question for you. Based on what the village elder said, do I get the sense that he knows who, like, he recognizes all of us? Like, if one of them were to go up to him, he would know that they were like one of like my friends that helped with the town.
Not necessarily,
Mhm.
but he comes over and you get the sense that he's assuming these are your friends.
So village elder was nice enough to offer us a place to stay for the night, and then also asked Quill to help grab our stuff.
That sounds
So
amazing.
whoever wants to stay here can stay here. Whoever wants to go help show where Quill, where we set the camp up, I'm gonna go show Quill where we are. If anyone wants to come along.
Dove is
Aren't you exhausted? Why don't you?
Dove's
I can
tired.
I can take care of it.
Do we have to spend
After his thing, I actually feel pretty good. We're a
Really?
little tired.
I can take care of it.
You got it?
I can go.
Okay.
I can go if you guys need.
You feel alright?
Yeah, I'm on a high adrenaline rush. We're great.
All right, let's go.
You guys all did so well.
Thanks. Aw.
Who would like? I can bring whoever they need
I'll
to
come.
get you
How old is your character?
situated for the night.
I'll go. I'm gonna go to the back to the
Age-wise,
camp.
like mid-20s.
You're still older
Can
than
we
he's actually. He's
borrow
actually just like, this is the first
your
time I've heard
cart?
praise from an older man.
A bunch of
That
the
is
three
so
the
much
three of you.
strange.
have to-
Say-
Hey,
I
Lenora, can we
didn't
borrow
actually
the
say
cart
Can
and the
we borrow
horse?
your cart?
Sure.
Okay, great.
We're
We got
gonna
the horse.
We're gonna go get the camp supplies and then bring them.
I'm like, yeah, go. Just,
All right,
and
who-
me and Zara are just like up
who needs
against
to
the fountain.
who needs to rest? You guys have been doing a lot.
I'm
We thank you again.
exhausted. I'd like a nap.
Are you okay? Can you walk?
Yeah, I can walk.
She prefers to be carried.
I can fly, actually.
Do you
How are
need
your
to be carried?
wings?
Whoever needs to take
Those
a
are
rest,
shot.
please follow me. I'll bring you right over here. So whoever chooses to follow him takes you over to actually kind of like one of the main church areas, not church areas, like the main chapel, and brings you into one of the side buildings. And it's cleared, mostly cleared out, and they've got bedrolls and stuff. And he hands you guys each a bedroll and a blanket and a pillow and stuff.
Oh,
You guys can lay yourselves down somewhere.
sweet man.
Thank you so much.
Right now supper isn't being made. Obviously, because one, it's in the middle of the night. Two, but in the morning, we'll make sure to get you guys fed for everything you did.
You've been more than
You were a very
generous to
gracious
us.
host. Thank
You
you,
guys
so
were-
much.
We can't thank you all enough. Get some rest. So it's the three of you, or who else is?
Yeah, Mulian will go. He's gonna stop off at the main chapel portion first before heading over there, complete like a prayer.
Yeah, you can see there's two clergymen who are currently just saying prayers and stuff.
Okay.
This one. After doing that, he comes back out. All right. Please lead the way. I'll help you guys.
Okay.
I'll sit on the front of the
Just,
cart with the reins.
You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
You just
You
point.
remember where we go? Okay. I'll sit in the
Ah.
back.
Hopping around.
I thought you were. Never mind. Yeah, I'll be.
No,
I'll be in the
okay.
front with you then.
You watch
I
as
guess I'm in the back
he
of the
walks
bus.
alongside and can keep pace.
Okay.
You guys even on the carriage. He's-
Sure, you don't want to
Yeah.
ride with us?
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate the offer. You watch as he kind
Are you
of
with
walks
us?
alongside with you guys.
No, it's 1, 2, 3.
You watch as
Three.
his head's kind of on a swivel, even as he's doing this. But he comes with you the entire way on foot up the side in the thing. He actually gets a little bit of a lead as you guys are going up the hill because the horse is carrying this carriage, so he actually gets a little bit ahead of you guys.
Gets out and
At
starts
that
pushing.
moment.
Trying to
What's the horse's name?
The horse's name?
The cow person?
No, the
it's
horse.
not
The
a
horse.
horse.
The
Oh.
horse is the carriage.
What is the name of the
Oracle.
I didn't get attached to
I
it.
don't
Thunder.
think- yeah.
Go for it.
No, that's too generic.
Oracle.
I
It's not
like
your
thunder.
horse.
I like
Oh,
thunder.
you're right. It's not
Okay.
mine.
Fine. Yeah, thunder.
It's not like
you
it has a
guys
name.
reach-
That's true.
Can I have you roll a survival check with advantage?
Oh, yeah.
Are you good at those?
Oh. Okay, good. Thank God. 17, 19. That count for a second.
19.
Yes.
You guys make it there pretty smoothly, and as you guys come back up, he starts. These are all your tents. Do you need anything else, or we just gotta break them down, load into the cart?
I think this is
Just
it.
break them down. Grab the bedrolls. I don't think we had anything else really here.
Yeah, I don't think there's
I'm just
any-
gonna try. If I'm assuming it's target, so I'll just quickly throw up like dancing lights just to do a scan to make sure there's nothing left here.
Between the four of you, it makes quick work as each of you break down the tents and fold them up and get the bedrolls, everything situated in the back of the cart, filling up a chunk of it for all the tents that everyone had before heading back down to the village. Yeah, thank you guys for all doing that. It was very kind of you to come into the city and such. Not the city. Well, sorry, force of habit.
From the city?
Yeah,
The town.
long way from here. But
What city?
I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's called Aranthia originally. Quite a far way away from here.
Never heard of it.
Have
I wouldn't imagine. So it's quite a way.
Have I heard of it
Can I have
from?
you roll a history check?
Wait, so
I'm really
we're
good
not
at
on
those.
Aranthia's continent.
Nope.
Sick.
8. Yeah.
I will actually have you roll with advantage on that.
Yeah.
Only because of what Aranthia is and what class you are.
Are you fucking
Oh
kidding
my
me?
Lower.
You guys.
You don't have inspiration, do
No,
you?
it's just-
That first die that you rolled a 15 on in the very first roll of the game. Have you been using that same die, or do you keep switching?
No, I've been using the same die. I used the same die a couple of times. It
It's
gave me
time to
lower.
switch.
You haven't heard of the city before. You're not sure where it is.
Taking your dice to therapy. Makes you
Fucking
better than you
honestly.
think.
All right, thank you.
I don't imagine most people would. It's quite a journey from here, but it's different being in a small village. Are you all the four of you from?
Dragonspire.
Okay,
I'm from there. I don't know where
that's a
these are.
big city too.
Are we all together now?
No,
Or-
just
no,
the,
okay.
it's just me, you, and Dimitri.
Four of you.
We're all sleeping.
Yeah,
I think. And William's at the chapel.
That's a pretty big city. I haven't
Squidward.
had the pleasure of going there myself, but
Very industrious.
I've heard
If
there's
you
a
do
number
go,
of things.
just be careful. They're very particular to humans and elves.
That is why I was told not to go there. I wanted to. I've had my family would talk about it often, different things, but I've heard that they don't take too kindly.
I wish that were untrue.
People are how people are. You can only be the way you are. But thank you all for doing it. It was very kind and brave of all of you to step in the fray like that, especially for people who are not from around here. It shows good character.
We can help. We try to help.
Trying to make the world a better place.
The only thing you can do is try to make the place better than you found it.
It's a smoldering ash. Now we tried.
When we saw it, there were buildings. Now there's not.
Well, when we found it, it was on fire, and now it's not. So I'd say that's better.
That's a good thing.
But there are less buildings now. So.
Sylph, you're not there.
There are less buildings.
There were also five other. There were also three more people alive.
You guys,
4-minute crafts.
you guys come back to the town, and the carriage is hitched up in front of the chapel. As he grabs a couple of, you guys want your? I'm assuming you guys would want your bedrolls, and he grabs like all of them, grabs a
Yeah.
chunk of them, and like puts like 3 of them under one of his arms.
Oh, thank you.
It's like
Appreciate
quietly
it.
open the door to try not to disturb everyone if they are sleeping.
Leads you guys in. You can see that a chunk of this room has now been filled up with other people who have lost their homes today. And you can see-
Is there space in there still?
There's still some space, yeah. Some
I was
Some
like, I
things
don't
were
mind
left-
sleeping on the cart.
some
It's
things are left
space.
out.
You're a
for-
hero.
It's okay.
Don't sleep outside.
you say that, and he's like, with all due respect, it's frigid out there, and we wouldn't leave you out there in the cold.
I'm okay with it
I
if we
forgot
need
there
it.
was snow on the ground earlier.
Snow on the
Snow on the ground. Snow. Snow.
You
Snow
can
on
see
the
that
ground.
there is on the opposite from the entrance, actually kind of where it's a little bit tighter over there, but there's still a couple of spots for the rest of you guys, as that's where your compatriots have set up. On the opposite wall, when you enter into this large, like hall-like room, there is a large fireplace, probably like 5 or 6 feet wide, that's currently roaring. You can see that as you guys are coming in ahead of you, you can see somebody putting logs on the fire. Starts to lay out the bedrolls for you next to the other 4.
I go into the corner and squeeze myself in there as tight, as small as possible, and I'm sleeping there.
2 things I want to do. One, if any of the 4 of them are already asleep, I'll just have them put their bedroll next to them, kind of to leave them sleeping.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna sit in front of the fire and then go through and just like take off my armor and put the bedroll in. Go to sleep.
Yeah, no problem. What is going on with the 4 of you? Lenora, Dust, Sumatra, Lowe's, and Mulian.
I'm just jotting in my poetry book at the moment. Just taking in everyone around.
I like take off the eye mask, clean up a little bit, take off Zara's little vest, and kind of curl up and sleep.
You guys lay down. You gather along. You go to sleep. As you come in, you see that they're carrying your own stuff, so you roll back up your bedroll, not the bedroll that you took, and Quill hands you yours, and then takes the one that you were using and gives it to another person who didn't have one. And finds something like that. Mulian's
Yeah, so Mulian finishes up his prayer, and in his prayer, he thanks his patron Rao, it's R-A-O, I think I'm pronouncing that right, for putting him in a position where he can help people and mostly giving that little girl the strength to be able to get herself out of that situation. You know, giving her the courage to free herself too. So,
you're such a sweet
as he
boy.
stands up, I guess he notices probably are the clergymen worshiping their own? Do they or?
This seems to be a temple to a specific god.
Yeah.
But in this moment, they seem more preoccupied with their own prayer.
Yeah.
And given what just happened, than to try to force you or engage with your own worship.
Okay. As an offering to their their patron, a use of my healer's kit, whatever materials that would be, like bandages, things, leave at the altar because that's what they'll need, and then gets up and goes to the side corridor with the rest of them. So can he do that? He can leave as an offering, like bandages, adhesive wraps, things like that.
As you do that, one of the clergymen come up. Looks to be like in his 30s or 40s. Both of them are shaved heads.
Same.
Completely. as are you. So the 3 of you, as he comes up, and you're in your own robes. The 2 of them are matching robes. You can see that there is a distinction between the 2 of them. One of them has the larger tassels on the side, but one of them comes up to you as you say that, and puts his hand on your shoulder. Thank you, my son. You are always welcome, and all are welcomed here.
Thank you. And your people are going to need you very soon, and for a very long time.
May you be washed over.
Thank you, you as well, and your town.
They go back.
So now I'm going to be back, alright?
You're gonna need this soon.
Yo,
But add the shillings.
your people are gonna need you soon.
Yeah.
Most.
After they come in with our camping gear, I give somebody else my bedroll and I go outside and up on the roof and I perch near the fireplace
That's where
stack,
this stack of smoke comes.
and I'm watching, and then I fall asleep.
Oh.
On the roof.
Yeah, on the roof.
She's
like
a
a
gargoyle.
gargoyle.
So like 100 pounds of snow on the roof.
I'm chilling, but I'm by
in
the
one
little-
area.
by the little fireplace, so it's not too bad.
There's one other thing I want to do.
Building codes in this town.
Does the roof cave in?
Stop!
It
Oh
comes
my
out
God.
hard at
You
it's
dropped, like,
built,
5
it's
shingles.
bended.
I know.
Clear
Clear some space.
I'll fix it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I'll fix it
I'm
in the
tired,
morning.
man.
I slip off. You guys see me hanging off the window.
You create a man-made lake as you fall.
You do this.
Wipe out the dinosaurs.
You do this, and you like perch up, and you're kind of like a little bit away, a little bit near the where the fire comes out of, where the smokestack is, and like 20 minutes in, you hear just this. Oh fuck! You hear like a slight little clatter as Quill like tiptoes up the roof and puts a blanket on you, and then slips on the way down. Fuck!
Thank you.
There's one other thing I want to do.
And wait, I gotta roll fall damage. He did just fall off the roof.
Oh my god.
Guys,
We killed an
I rolled
NPC.
I rolled a 1. So it's
Fine.
just
Still
the bruised
bud.
coccyx.
It's a 1. It's fact.
Yeah.
He was hurting himself. He was hurting himself on the fires, and he had 1 hit point left,
Yeah.
and no one's there.
He's currently bleeding out on the floor.
It's like, who's hurt? He was like,
Yeah, one more
I couldn't
spare.
hear himself.
One more spare to dying.
It's a cantrip. It's a fucking cantrip.
I'll hit him with the rock.
Yeah, you actually like you peek your eye open as you're in like this kind of like this position that just feels natural to you, where you're kind of like crouched up in this kind of like seated position with your like your knees in your chest. So he puts the blanket over you, and then you hear it, and you like that side eye opening, just like this small little smirk and laugh. You hear him fall, and you hear him, so you're like, he's okay. So you just go back to sleep. But each of you can now mark off a long rest.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Finally,
Yeah,
damn
so-
When I got in
time.
there, just ask either Quill or just go into one of the into like the monastery if they have like just some paper and a writing thing and a mail system.
Do you have a mail system?
Pretty much, I want to write and send a letter.
Needs postage.
So
They have a couple
It's not
guys.
letter,
Named,
it doesn't
Encourage
post
messages.
it.
they have a couple guys named Bill. Is that what you mean? That's been a mail
Bills.
system.
We do have paper, but our
You love my
the postage comes by like once a week.
I was gonna say, didn't the post office burn down?
Oh shit!
Guys building one.
Oh fuck!
Most people, if they have, they try to ferry a letter into the city.
if I were to leave a letter, 'cause I don't know how long I'll be here. If I were to leave a letter here, would you just be able to give it to the postage? It's not important. I just want to send.
Yes, we could have that.
Okay.
What's the return address?
There's no return
I didn't
address.
think so.
Whatever's left of this building.
You are only about a day and a half from the city.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah,
just write. Just write. the
You're
letter.
about a day from Goliath.
Yes. But yeah, just pen and paper to just write a little letter.
Dear Dive. Dear Slim.
Dear Mom.
Slim Shady.
So
Please
you
stand
can
up.
in this moment, everyone can take a bathroom break real quick as you guys all mark off your long rest. I'm gonna go to the bathroom if anybody else needs to, or if you guys need
Now
to
if I
stretch-
get there first.
Stretch your legs.
Well, Summer's
We'll get a
gonna
drink.
right
Wait,
here.
I forgot to tell you. Because okay, Lauren Asher, she's
I'm
re-releasing
just gonna message
the
you,
Dirty
like-
Air series with
Oh, Summer
Simon
just went to
Schuster, so it's going on
we
like
got to
mass
the bathroom.
publications.
Oh, I didn't know
without
that.
Technically
anyone.
3.
I've never been in the second one.
Pre-ordered
You're wrong.
the personalized signed edition.
Oh,
please.
yeah.
It's so subtle.
My bathroom is
Oh,
emergency. My
that's
room is
so
emergency.
cool.
I was gonna say the window.
You need to read it.
I know. I need to. I know.
Enjoy the F1 boys.
I'm
Danielle.
trying to.
The F1
I
boys.
have to buy it first.
Oh, that's gonna be so cute.
I started reading. I'm reading the second book to the Shatter Me series.
Nice. How's it going so far? Slow.
I know this book is supposed to be all about her mind and like it's all like fucked up because like she's kind of fucked up, but I'm just like sitting here like, shut up. Like, shut up. And she's a teen, like she's a young adult, so she's like maybe like 17, 18. But I'm just sitting here, I'm like, shut up. It's because I got so used to all the female characters being like
20 something and doing the shit.
20s doing the shit and like actually like beating ass and like be like, okay, I need to do this. I can't like
Yes.
Yeah.
Make the tea.
I
Spill
can't
the
be like
tea. Spill the tea.
I can't be
We
like
wanna know.
I can't be a bitch. I have to actually do shit. She's
Yeah.
like, no, I'm gonna be a bitch and gonna be a sad bitch the whole time. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Listen, I'm a sad bitch too, but we get shit done.
honestly, I'm like, girl, shut up. And then she's also obsessed with her man. His name's Adam, but they don't do anything. They just kiss and they just talk about it. And I'm like, why?
You read too much spice, Danielle.
I know.
Okay, but wait, speaking of spice,
Okay.
Silver Flames.
Can we
Tell me,
can we
because
fucking-
those
Can we fucking
Silver Flames.
Can we talk about
I'm gonna smoke
this?
a whole pack now.
Can we talk about this stupid biatch of a Nesta who I hated the whole entire book until these last 100 pages?
What setting can I put this on?
Like medium or low, whatever you're feeling.
Let's deal some more chicken.
Go ahead. Girl.
Okay, I started
fucking-
sobbing when they brought up Feyre is going into labor.
Yes!
I did not stop till
I
the end of the book. I also felt gypped in the prologue.
Yes!
I
That's
felt
offensive.
so
Yes!
gypped.
That's offensive. It's a gypsy.
I said gypped.
It's extreme.
Where do you think gypped comes from? I'm kidding. I don't care.
Wow.
I cried. Okay, no, I cried when Valerian took Cassian's
Yes!
line.
Yes!
Oh
yes!
my god, I was about to.
You
Yes!
work.
But my
You got
question
off
is,
work.
he stabbed himself. What did he?
Cassian has died and got his wings ripped off more than I could even
And
like.
he pretends to
Yeah.
stab himself, and he's like, "I'm great." And
I'm
I'm like,
great, yeah.
"Motherfucker."
Things are great. I'm not dying.
Yeah, I'm like, "Are you fucking?"
Question.
I was like, homeboy is about to
Are
die.
we still technically like residing at the manor?
Was
was
so
that, like-
pissed off, but
No?
I was
Okay.
so proud of Nessa when she destroyed the bitch.
Yes.
I was like,
Yes.
"Yes, queen, finally!" That's
Anybody
when
have to
she.
use the bathroom or anything?
That's when she
No.
was just like. That's when her
Oh,
turning
you-
point for me.
you
I
know
was like,
it's like-
"Okay, you're
Yeah.
better now."
Her saving what was it, Gwen
Gwen
and
and Amir, Emery, or what-
Emery,
There's no
and
point
letting
letters,
them
more
like
just for,
get up the mountain and be Valkyries. I was like, that was her turning point for me because I was like, all right, you made the choice to fight off all the men and save them.
You know what my note was when they were doing the sleepover and everything like
Yeah,
that?
I
Or they-
love
I was-
sleepover.
I was like, they remind me so much of Reese, Cassian,
Yes!
and Asriel.
Yes!
I was like,
Yes!
oh my god, it's
So
like Gwen's
cute.
as Nessa's Cassian
Yeah.
and Amir's Reese, and I'm like,
Yes.
that makes so
Spoiler
much
warning
sense.
to anybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
obviously.
yeah,
Sorry.
sorry, Akatar.
Don't
For the
watch
one-
this.
We're gonna have one person and then they're gonna be like, "Fuck you!"
I'm not up to that part yet.
But yeah, I
Oh,
sobbed when she saved Farah, and like
Yeah.
she finally was like,
Big Bang
I-
Theory?
That's literally.
I
I
have
have
seen
the
Big
footage.
Bang
I
Theory.
did. I
We've
started
done something
crying
else.
and I did not
Stop.
stop
Me,
till I
Billy,
closed
and
the
Andre.
book.
Who's
I was like this.
Leonard Sheldon,
I was
Raj,
like, Jesus
and Howard.
Christ,
Billy
it-
Sheldon.
Billy Shelton.
Billy Sheldon.
Billy Sheldon, sure.
You're part of that conversation.
I
Stay
know,
over
but
there.
I
Yeah,
was
Billy
gonna-
Sheldon.
Danielle, which Big Bang Theory character am I?
Oh.
Howard.
Who's Howard?
I don't.
Oh yeah,
Remember the
no,
Bolton
he's
tries to get rid of
Howard.
him?
Howard.
He's a
Really?
Howard.
Jewish
He'd
guy
be a little bit
He
more
lives with his
Howard.
mom.
No.
Oh no! Oh.
No, he's a
he's
Howard.
Raj. He's Raj. You can't
He's
talk
Raj.
to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raj Howard.
Yeah, dude, you are Raj. Absolutely.
If I break up
Oh
with
my God,
Raj,
you're
I'll start
Leonard!
I
getting
guess I'm
people
Leonard. I
to-
get
You are
cucked all the
Leonard.
You're
time.
Leonard. We need the
I
glasses.
get cucked constantly, I guess. That's Leonard.
You
That's
do
his whole
get-
character.
Andres does cuck you off.
That is so fucking
He soft
true.
cucks you.
Damn.
He does like the steak.
Wait, but that doesn't parse because Raj never gets with Kit.
No,
Did
no,
you
no.
get Penny?
I will go pee.
I guess Penny is Katie.
Danielle Bach.
No,
Just-
she didn't go yet.
No.
No, I
Wait,
didn't
you
go
went
yet.
in the bathroom.
I was.
You went?
Summer was.
Yes,
And
I
then
went-
Summer made tea.
First I threw out the garbage, then I went pee, then I came back and I'm making tea.
Stop confusing your short people.
Damn!
You know,
Yeah.
if you're all below eye line, it's just a matter of the head. Just the top of the head.
We're
I do remember one moment with Raj though when they're all talking to Sheldon's sister, and
Your
Sheldon's
Oh
her
yeah.
sister remembers his name. His name gets to Raj. Like, what was your name?
Oh,
again?
no.
Or
Yeah,
Raj.
right, yeah.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm not even in this race. I'm not wasting
Katie,
my time.
Katie and I are watching.
So now
all
I
of
am
Big
blinded by
And I
Brother.
get blinded every time it's around
I
the
just
room.
I just don't
It's
look at the
actually,
light. That's
like,
simple.
Gotta get on
There's
like,
way too many laugh
one of
tracks,
those
but like
adjusters.
one
I
out
just
of
want
every
you to
10
know
people.
I got
the
a nice smart
selfie-
switch that can turn on
But
and
they're
off.
funny
on my
enough that
phone.
it's actually funny.
The selfie I just
I'm not a
posted
fan
was
of
with
it.
the god
The only
light
thing
in
I see
that
is,
bathroom.
The bathroom doesn't have the god
Where's
light
the
anymore.
chicken, Katie?
I blocked the chicken.
Why? Why would you block
Katie.
the chicken? The chicken
She's
just like a
two main
cascade
character,
of
okay?
is main character.
The bathroom shouldn't have god lights. in it.
No, the selfie I just posted had god lighting.
I swapped
For
the.
you,
It
I
was
just
better.
said
I did
officially.
swap
was
them,
better.
so
Yeah. So
it should not be
it's
tailored.
just
to
a
like
small
one.
thing. So when you read the spell, it says as a bonus action, you can turn a stick or quarterstaff
Where's the chicken?
into a magical weapon that changes
so
the
who are
damage
you
and stuff
by
like
default?
that. So what it's
I
doing
don't
is
know
it's
if any of
basically
them, that's
creating the
nice.
weapon further,
Okay.
and
Yeah, we
then
got to get
after
fast
you
and
cast
stuff.
it, you have it in your hand.
Has
and
it
Like
you
been
can
done
attack
yet?
basic
attack
character.
with.
Can we?
Same thing
I have
in
the anyway,
fucking
so
King of the
let's-
Hill.
So the
I'm not
bonus
attacking
action is to
him.
make
Can we
this.
also?
And that's not me being like a
Tell me.
protagonist.
Can we also
guy.
talk
So I
about
have
the
to
before
go
they
on
started
your
going up the mountain?
If you
When
want
and
to,
Amir
you'll have to do it
talked
once,
about
and then you'll
their
have it.
all of them
I
talked
found it
about
hysterical.
their
I was like, you should
fucking
grow up. That's a joke
abuse
about
Abuse.
past.
For the love of
Yeah,
God,
in my
stop.
notebook.
I
Yes.
wanted
That's
to
all.
Someone
murder,
else do
Yeah.
something good.
murder Amir,
Sorry, you
Imri,
recommend
wherever
that
her
she
name
Yes.
is, father. I was like, I would bring him
Absolutely.
back and kill him myself.
Absolutely.
I was
Yeah.
so pissed off. I was like, oh, Gwen?
Gwen's the
Oh my
Gwen
god.
destroyed me. That's
It
also why,
destroyed
like, as
me.
much as I want Elena and Az to be mates, I'm like Gwen
Gwen
and
and-
Az need to be
I think
mates.
Gwen and Az would be the cutest.
I would like that.
And honestly, I think they are because every time I
I
read
think
the
they
little
are.
things, I saw the hints. I was like, ooh, he knows.
He
knows.
knows. She don't know yet, but he knows.
He knows.
Hacky,
I
what
know
anime
they
are you up to
are.
right now?
What?
What anime are you up to right now?
Guys,
I'm watching
we're
like
loud
5.
apparently.
Again?
Which
Yeah.
I am
This is
currently
your next
watching.
goal.
No, fucking
Um,
honestly.
Your graduation party and the wedding are gonna be like,
Final Affection.
Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna wear this
Spice
with my
Wolf.
graduation
There's,
party.
um,
Because it's at my house. I'm like, why would I
Reincarnated
wear it?
Slime.
Oh, so everyone that I'm talking to is at my
Um,
house. Like, what the
Darling.
hell am I gonna use my phone
Yep,
for?
well
Cooking in Another World with my unique skill.
Never saw that.
sign of
Um,
affection.
I feel like there's one more. But I can't remember.
If you want another cute one,
What was
Fruits
it?
Basket is a really good anime.
What was it about?
Favorite fucking
What's it about? Give me a
anime.
synopsis.
Oh, Spy Family, or did you get it up to?
I
yeah,
love
Spy
Spy
Family. Spy Family is
I
number
love
6.
Spy Family. Anya is my girl. I
Do you now
fucking love
understand,
her.
like,
Interesting
last year
lasagna
I was like,
for
Family
your
Routines?
comment
If
with us.
it, now I get it.
I will.
Summer, I'm happy to know that you
Family
like Fruits
routines.
Basket as well.
I love.
I watched the
Fruits
I
Basket.
watched the
What's it
entirety of it
about?
with Veronica, and
It's
hates
a
me.
really cute little.
I
I don't
cried
remember it's a
so
bad one.
much
Heard's
watching
cute.
that fucking show.
it's an anime about a girl named Toru who has the most tragic life, but meets
But she's
more other
so,
people.
She's such a champ
Yeah,
the whole time.
Darn,
she meets other
isn't
people with
the-
an even more tragic life, and they all become happy together.
But isn't it also that they're I think it's the guys who turn into animals.
When
Yes.
they hug.
It is, right?
normal
If they hug
girls.
somebody of like the opposite gender,
Oh, okay. That's what I
and
thought
it's
it was.
actually and it's actually hysterical.
it's so
Like
fucking
the show is
cute.
so funny,
Oh.
but it will
Sorry.
it will make you laugh hysterically 1 minute, and then 3 minutes later you're like crying your eyes out.
Yeah.
That's the best of times. It was the worst.
We started watching Signs of
My
Affection
wife?
last night. It's
What's that
so
on?
cute. It's Crunchyroll.
It was the worst.
Yeah,
Everybody
it's
is-
about a girl who's deaf and she's like falling in
I'm
love
family
and
of the
exploring the world, and I'm so excited.
Aw.
I love it so much.
Are you guys all everyone marked off their long rests?
Yeah.
All right, we're good to go back in. You guys wake up
Wake
late
up.
in the morning. You guys wake up at around 11.
Oh, sick.
My point of exhaustion
Brunch?
is right?
Yes. You guys wake up at around
Fuck yeah, lunch.
11 a.m.
Brunch?
As you guys didn't go to bed till
Bottom
you guys
of
were
mimosas.
woken up in the middle of the night, interrupting everything.
God damn it.
Initially
Oh,
to deal with the
Oh, right,
flame.
right.
So you
Don't
had
blame me.
to
Not again.
go
Next
back
time I'll let
down.
you sleep when there's in the middle of a
sleep through.
crisis.
You guys wake up around 11. You can hear the town is already bustling. You guys are some of the last people to wake up. As you look around, and a number of the people who were spending the night here with you have already gotten up
Oh, so
and
we're
already headed out of this building.
Yeah, we were late.
You guys wake up, look around. You can see your compatriots around to your left and right. The fire has died down for the most part, but it's still alive. Some people have been tending it. There are a couple of logs still nearby.
It's amazing how much work containment does. That we all huddle around a fire when we were just fighting one that was out of control.
Now that's
That
poetic.
was poetic.
Write that one down.
That was
Yeah,
the
write
time
it down.
for poetry.
I already did.
Oh.
We live on a razor's edge between just enough fire and a little too much fire.
Oh my god. Wow.
It's just like medicine. The
Get
difference,
him in a coffee shop, y'all.
the difference between poison and a medicine is the dose. It depends on how much you have.
Yes, but
alcohol.
fire is a different nature completely.
What, a
It's
little's okay,
uncontro-
too much is a bad thing.
Yes, but fire can very easily slip from just a little too much to, oh shit, we have all lit on fire.
As Quill walks in, I know many people that'll say the exact same thing about alcohol.
See?
That is true.
Is it time for brunch?
He comes
Yes.
in with with bowls
please.
in his arms.
Here's our brunch.
Sick.
He comes in.
You
And
didn't imply they were full.
he's got a bowls
Empty
bowls
bowls.
full of like a stew.
Right.
And he's got his arms are
I
full.
mean, how
We keep dancing. He's got like 4 in one arm and 3 in the other arm. Just kind of like.
I take
Wow,
one
server
just-
right
I
there.
take- I take
Server
one
style
just
right
to
there.
passing and
Yeah,
distribute
they're pretty
it.
warm. They're steamed. They're pretty warm. They're fresh.
What's in the bowl, bud?
Is there anything for
Were
Were there any spices?
Probably.
Are you asking him or me?
That's
Oh,
Who are you asking?
Yes.
I guess the
Who is that? Who is asking?
Joe's asking
Joe
the,
is
the
asking-
NPC.
Joe is asking the NPC.
Joe enters the game.
I'm getting a call.
Yeah, don't worry
God,
about it.
What's
Joe.
in the bowl, bud?
Giant face comes out.
No, not the voices. Runs off.
Tim again. Spills all the bowl. Nobody.
A giant face
Isaac
comes
looks as
down and
thoroughly as
points
he
the
can at
cloud
Joe, and he'll
and
want to
just
stat
goes
block
one
now.
hand.
That Phantom with the mustache.
Commoner done.
Oh
Yes,
no! A
5
giant
HP.
hand just comes down and rips the roof off of the building.
Hey, I was sleeping
Who's
there.
that? Are you? Is Mulian asking?
Joe asked. Joe asked
Okay.
him to
Can I have you roll a investigation check?
Forgets that you're on there, throws you to a rampage.
Sunfest.
And you?
Danielle
Wow.
starts screaming.
Ah!
Is that the sound of her
What is that?
screaming?
That's
Getting
pretty
a
hot.
What do you call a reptile in the stock trade?
A
Nothing?
reptile
that's
dysfunction.
there.
Never mind. I did it wrong. Anyway, moving forward. 4.
I said
Stock- a stockbroker?
I said a reptile dysfunction.
It's reddish, and you think there's a
A
potato.
reptile disruption.
Sick. I
I
love
also the
potatoes.
answer is an
All
investigator.
It's a little too complex.
Nice.
Investigator.
Ah.
Okay.
Funny.
Thank you, we're beyond you.
Internal Affairs heard that one.
It's very funny.
Christ.
Thank you.
With Dimitri,
Just fucking come over.
with Dimitri's aid, Quill hands out a
I'm
bunch of
salty, man.
bowls of stew to each
What
of
smells
you.
like fire?
Thank you.
Eat up, freshly made. Um,
Good job.
Is there anything
I
for
burned
Zara?
my water.
We just
Oh,
fought
we'll
a
get
fire,
another
and now
bowl.
you do
Okay.
this.
Thank you.
Runs out and comes back in with another bowl without a spoon. And lays
Is
it.
it?
lays
Was
it
he
in
getting the
front of him.
same stuff?
What? Yeah.
He's a grown
I
boy.
give you my bowl for now. Like I'll take that one.
Puts it on the floor.
Yeah, I can't see what's happening.
I put it in front of Zara.
Okay.
Here, I'll grab the one he comes back with.
Okay.
Quill comes back in and okay.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I'm just worried about watching her eat a piping hot bowl of soup. Or that she's just gonna like. I don't.
You know, you
I don't
can
say it.
feel
I'm just
heat,
like
right?
just
You
worried.
see, there are different organs
I,
in the body.
it's not my first day on Earth. I wasn't born yesterday. I can eat a meal.
She was born like 7
These are
years
few
ago.
words. I met you yesterday.
Sure.
7 years? Did you say
I'm
7
7 years old,
She's 7
guys.
years
So
old.
clearly, Isaac has a problem.
Are you
with
tired of being
object
called her
permanence
mom?
people
So you
with
just
people.
switched age.
I'm her child.
Okay, you're not
You're
really
really
7.
seven?
You're not
Does
really
that
this
mean-
No,
No,
she's
okay.
19.
Okay.
Hold on.
Words.
You're not really 7 on the road with a bunch
Never
of
mind.
strangers, are you?
16.
You're like, this is child labor.
No,
I don't need to be
she's
sure.
19 and I'm 20.
Don't care
And
how
we
nice
look
we
a
are. If you're
little bit
7, you need to
similar.
go home.
We're both redheads.
Okay.
And you
We say candy in the car.
Short redheads over here.
What are you guys doing?
Enjoying the soup, wondering what's in it.
I
Lasagna.
smell food.
He hands you. Oh, you smell it.
Wait, what
I
did you
hate
say?
you.
Wait,
You
wait.
smell it and
wait,
you
wait,
float
wait, I gotta-
over.
I gotta double check something. Yep, he crawls on the roof.
Oh my god.
This time he brought a ladder.
I look around. Where's Mo?
Yeah, he came
Oh my
up
god,
with
is
one-
he in
came
love?
He came up.
Are we
Came
gonna
up
get
with
a
one-
lover?
he comes up on the roof, very like cautiously stepping. Brought you
Move
soup.
with us last night. She must have already, she must have
Wow.
already awoken.
Good words.
Do
I don't know
not
if you
my
like
hand.
eating on roofs. I'm sorry.
Do any of you
Not
know where
gonna
Mo's went?
I don't judge.
Probably on the
Here's some
roof.
soup.
Why
Is
do
that
you-
normal?
Wait, does she normally go on the roof?
She's a gargoyle.
Here's a spoon.
That's what they do.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Hope you
I
enjoy.
guess.
That feels kind of racist.
Thank you.
It's what she openly
We've been-
does is her
We've been
chores.
traveling with her for a
You watch
bit.
this, he
Yeah, but
goes
you
down
assume
the
all
ladder.
gargoyles just do that as one
Anyway.
I haven't seen any gargoyle, but yeah, that's what she does.
Does she do that while you guys
Exactly,
are...
immediately just floods his
You're-
mind
you're
and
the
thinking
one
about
that's-
Dragonspire.
You're the one
Were all
that's
those
making
people?
assumptions for an entire race based on one person.
Does she
Wow.
camp out like in the woods? Does she just
I'm
go
not
up
just
on
thinking of
trees
every
and just stays
gargoyle
there? Does
in
she fly to like a
Dragonspire
random
and
town and
assume it
stays
was
on
fake?
the roof?
Were they just
That's a
sleeping?
Oh, okay. That's normal. That
They were
That's
working.
the vibe.
sounds
They're
accurate.
guarding. They're gargoyles.
True.
You
Can I
guys
pet
each
Zara?
eat breakfast. It's pretty filling.
yeah, here's what
There's
that-
different you can
Keep her
different
away.
vegetables and
There's
meats
the-
and
Oh, I love
Thick
you.
broth.
You should go boy.
I actually I have
I
another
kiss his
poem that I
little
wrote.
nose. Mwah.
He
dicks.
Yeah, yeah. We're friends now.
Oh, we got a
Hey,
poem.
gather
Sorry.
around for Bogan poetry.
Okay. This one's not as good as my other one.
We'll be the judge.
A stone hit me in the head. If not for it, then I might have been dead. The fire may well have spread. If so, we may not have. I wrote bread here, but I was anticipating we'd have bread, but I guess soup.
I can get you some bread for your soup.
Oh no! It's fine. It's
Can I get
completely
some?
fine. Thank you.
Can I get a little bit?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
It was completed the rhyme scheme of the. Is
It's so beautiful.
You're doing
A-
great.
A-
It's
A-
amazing. It's
It's
So
okay.
it
amazing.
comes back
People
in
who watched
with a
everything,
small
you're happy
basket
that you
with
got
little
food because-
loaves.
Thank you so much.
Does
I give
Save
out,
the wheat.
I
does the
give out a
town
7 out of 10. I would
Does-
give it an 8. if
Now
you
it
had
works.
the top.
does the town people
It's
need
still a 7.
help,
The
like
prop?
repairing or
You said
assessing
the-
or anything like
You
that?
put bread to mess around, but
I'm
you're
sure
expecting.
people
Oh,
are in need
oh,
of
right.
As is, it's a 7 if you had the bread.
Right. Okay. I
Yeah,
Yeah,
understand.
well, we just gave him bread, so it's me now.
I'll note
Now it's an
for,
8.
for my next poem. I'll have a prop. Ready.
It's fine. Okay, great. Is
Seven's still good.
Thank you. Thank you.
He has
does
bread.
does any of the townspeople need help?
I'm sure definitely people are in need of aid. We can't ask that of you, of course. You've already done so much.
I put down my half-eaten bowl. I get up and I walk out and go find someone to help.
Well,
we
actually,
have other things we were supposed to do. but
I'm
okay,
already out. So
really quick. You've already
Kind of
done
on a
so much
journey,
for
and
us,
there she
but
goes.
I just want to ask.
I'll
Where,
go make sure
do
she doesn't
you
get
know
arrested.
where the elemental, the thing that started the fire, came from, or did it
Little
come
kids
from a
fire
direction?
torches.
Or...
Any clues?
Sir, can you shut the fuck up? Writing that down.
I call this one
There
Sir.
you go,
Shut the
Mark.
fuck up.
7 out of
Oh wait, it's the start of a new morning. Can I have Ezak and Dove roll a D100, please?
Oh,
Yes.
For what?
for what?
Oh, you said me.
Just cuss.
Jeez, I get inspiration when I tell
It's not a
Andres to
one.
shut the fuck up.
19.
This is
Sorry,
great. This is,
oh my
this, I
God.
see this as an absolute
47.
win.
Okay.
Okay. You need about 30 more coins this second.
So I
I
go
don't get
out.
any when I'm making jokes.
I follow.
So I go out of the church and I kind of scan around to see like if people are carrying things to buildings, if someone's hammering, if someone's just counting. I'm great at counting this time.
Just looking out initially, you can see the town, the village is a bustle. There are a number of people that are out in the fields you saw that this was a bit of a farming community. You can see that a number of people were out in the fields already tending to the stuff, dealing with livestock, and that there are a number of hands clearing the debris and everything, because just on the side you guys were down, like 4 families lost their homes. So they are going to be clearing the areas and trying to start felling more trees to make new homes for people. And for the time being, until the houses are made, people will be staying in the church.
I
So
push
long.
up.
Or with other friends if they have the room.
I push up my sleeves and I start walking towards the fields.
The field.
The
Yeah.
field, the place, the
Where
where
are
they're
you going?
Helping! We need to help. We can't just
Okay.
leave. We need to help them.
Were you gonna say something?
Just like I thought everyone was gonna come help. I guess not.
We're also. You just finished eating,
Well,
so I think they're all finishing up. But
yeah, I
also
had.
we're supposed to head to the city.
Since there is someone who comes and collects postage,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
do you have more paper? Can I borrow that quill?
You gave
You're-
it back afterwards because they handed you the one sheet.
I have a quill if you need it.
Okay, can I borrow it?
Oh,
I also imagine by the time you said, I was like walking out after Tom.
As far as that, so far, no word. Not sure where it came from.
is this like a common thing that you guys
By no
experience?
means, no. Fire elementals are normally found deep underground or in, fiery areas near volcanoes, or
Okay.
or get awakened or sprouted through acts of natural disaster like wildfires and stuff can arise one, but no, this one seemingly came out of nowhere.
Does the town have like a watchtower or something? Like, do you have people who scan? Do you have scanners?
I'm kind of super new.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
mean to be asking too many
I'm just
questions.
letting you-
I
I don't know everything.
Yeah,
I
of
think
course.
there's one guy who is kind of like the town guard,
Okay.
but he actually is visiting somebody else outside of town right now, so he wasn't around.
So, okay. Do you have his name or?
Yeah.
Is any of you have sending?
I don't know.
I had message. Did I not hear you?
How far
Actually-
does this
I'm
go up?
120.
120
You know, I
what
don't
feet?
know.
Years,
Feet.
miles, minutes,
Light years.
seconds,
Feet.
inches.
Feet.
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 I have command. Does that work?
Your command is nuts.
Damn it! That got me really good.
Good. Inspiration, please.
Wait,
Give him
no,
a
you-
coin.
Thank you.
We need 2 more levels before we get sending.
His name is Master Daly.
Master Daly.
Edmund Daly. He's a adventurer, or part of the Adventurers Guild, but he stays here and watches over the town for the most part.
Okay.
But apparently,
What's his name? What was it?
he left a couple of days ago actually.
Okay.
He was visiting somebody in the city, or at least near the city.
In Goliath.
I believe so, unless he went to the capital. That would be a bit further.
Okay. Well, all right. We might catch up with him. Well, but it wouldn't be here nor there. He wouldn't have seen anything. But thank you for the information nonetheless.
Yeah, of course.
Excuse me.
I come down from the roof, wrapped in my blanket. I walk in. I drop my empty bowl.
My savior.
Hello. Good morning.
All right, sorry. I didn't read the room.
Zara goes up and sniffs and then comes back.
How is
We'll
everybody?
try to help him whatever we can.
I'm sure you.
Some of our have
I'm sure
already
you have
left.
other business elsewhere. I mean, you guys seem like
I mean, we're passing
in the
through, but
traveling.
is there anything that needs like specific tending to that you could use our skills really quickly?
This is part of our guild. We help
Is
where we
Yeah.
can.
I know I'm
Oh.
there, but Cuckoo's.
It
there's
takes a
a
look at
half
you, and each of you
empty,
have,
there's a half
the
full,
necklace
not even full,
that
a
has
quarter
your badge
full,
on it.
no,
She's
like a
that you
full
can-
bowl of the soup.
Oh, I did not read. Okay, so
Not all of us.
Yeah.
Just some of us.
Okay. Yes. Absolutely. I'm unsure. Right now, I think everything's going to be clean up as far as, and we're going to be obviously tending to those who are injured or taking care of the dead, obviously. But the main threat has passed, and now all it is to deal with the wake of the storm.
Can I speak
Understood.
with your leader?
Take me to your leader.
Who do you work for?
Who do you work for?
The professional way
Yeah,
of
you
saying
can
who you work
follow
for.
me. I'll take you to the elder.
Wow, that's
Oh, she really got to the
Well done.
wow,
Wow.
right to the village elder.
Jesus. Get a girl.
You follow Quill outside, and he takes you across the town to where a number of the buildings are down. You can see it, man. They've got like a table kind of like set up, and he's got papers out and stuff like that. He leaned over. Master Shane, this is one of the adventures
I followed.
from last night. I don't believe I got your name.
Just because I don't know anybody else.
That's
They're the wizard and two.
Miss Mose.
We're going to see the elder.
She wishes to speak with you. Oh, of course. What can I help you with?
I extend my hand.
Takes your hand.
What are you doing for your defenses to prevent this from happening in the future?
That's right. You fucking. That's
Get him!
No!
Get him,
I'm sorry, that sounds like you're like a news reporter holding.
Yeah.
Right now our focus is on getting these people's homes and getting them back to places to sleep. We don't have guards. We don't have soldiers from the city or anything like that. We're a small village. We don't even have a blacksmith out here.
Why not?
There's not
Are
really
you
any.
up and coming?
No, we're just a small farming community. There's everything we need we get from the city.
A suggestion. Do not make your houses out of wood.
Oh my god!
We're
We're
gonna
die now! We're not gonna be
Most people
welcome
don't
to.
I know it's convenient.
No, most people don't have enough money to afford stone houses.
We're never gonna be
Can
allowed
we-
in this town again.
Can I
no?
teach you how to make brick?
There's no mines here.
You don't need that.
But
With
Oh,
mud?
I'm sorry. What I think what she's trying to say is, I think maybe if you had a few more defensive line, like maybe you could sell a portion of your produce to the
where'd
city
you go?
in
Where'd you
exchange
come
for
from,
some
Conrad
guards
Joe?
maybe here in the town to defend yourselves, because you're out here out in the wilds.
She's like, love.
You can hire some dogs to come and help.
No, she went home.
Immediately burned to a crisp and another environmental comes around. Terrible.
We don't have. This is a.
Just a push.
Oh, okay.
How do I explain this?
You only have enough to feed
This
yourself.
isn't. I am the elder. I help look out for the community and watch over it, and we pay our tariffs and stuff to the kingdom. But beyond that, there is no public works. We watch over each other and ourselves. We help our neighbors. We do not demand money from anybody to help do things. We ask for people to lend their aid when they can, and if they are able, then that is all. Most people have some sort of their own deals and pacts that are purely through trust and honor amongst different families here, and trading goods and helping to keep everybody fed and happy and warm. But
I
we're
can
a rather
respect
simple community.
I can respect that.
The only thing, if you do wish, we have a single tavern that we gather in. But that is it. And you notice this as you guys were walking around. There were grain silos and and buildings and stuff like that. But it was a village. There were no shops, there was no blacksmith. There was like one guy with an anvil, but he did horseshoes. He wasn't doing any sort of even like tools or anything like that. He did, very simple community. There in the entire place that you guys were going, only a single building was made out of stone, and that was the church. It was the only building in the whole city that was, and it's not a large church. The chapel itself can maybe hold 20 people, 30 people. It's like the size of a long classroom, and then there was the hall that you guys were in next to it.
Can I ask a question? Like outside of.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we, like, since we're in the guild, can we communicate like with Mr. White to see if maybe we could have like maybe lower rank people come and 3 people come by just to help them establish while we continue on with the mission that he asked us to do.
You would know that you could either either one of 3 things would happen in this situation. Either if the town feels like it needs help, then the town could post the job there and asking for low-ranking people to give assistance. The board there varies from literally manual labor for especially low-ranking people who are just starting out, or for people who just want to do that kind of things. Everything from manual labor and message carrying to killing a dragon. As there's currently 1 bounty for a dragon, actually.
How much?
10,000 gold.
Ravon is on it.
There would be either they're going to post something, either they're not going to post anything, or if they don't post something, you could possibly petition Mr. White and see if he would be willing to sponsor something.
It goes down.
If you guys want, I also do have a handful of the rules. I can let the 3 of you know some of the guild rules. Like that. I can either let you know them and tell them, or I can message them to you.
I'm at work tomorrow. What? I said I'll print them out at work. I've been doing a lot of his printing recently.
There are more rules than this, but these would be the ones that you guys
No, I do his printing.
are aware of.
It's just easier that way. Just
So,
do it at
yeah,
work.
I'm not spending the money.
Yeah,
on
no.
ink.
I do the same thing to you. I'm like, I just print it out there.
I literally
Oh, you're gonna
printed
be-
like our travel visas out at work.
Yeah.
I sent them up to my dispatchers on accident. I was like, don't look at that.
Where
They're
are
like,
you
"Gus, where are we
sending it
going?
on Facebook?
Bermuda.
Just because I got
Bah.
Just be prepared to lose all that because I don't think I'll be able to do that while at Stony Brook.
What?
Print out stuff.
You probably can
Yeah,
if you have the right office. Just be like, ma'am, ignore this.
Ignore.
Does anybody need the charger?
I do, please, thank you.
Is it on your cup? Is that cup
So
empty?
I should have
Okay,
just sent
got
the
it.
3 of you a list of the basic rules that you guys all know.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not going to read them. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm going to read them. I'm going to read them.
Those are some of
Jokes
the
on you. I don't know how
Excuse
to
me,
read.
where are they?
those are some of the basic
Damn.
rules. Did I send it
You
to
didn't
the
send
wrong
them to me.
person?
Oh wait, no, here they are.
Yeah.
Guild rules.
Yeah, those are the basic guild rules that the 3 of you are completely aware of. There are a bunch of like smaller rules. The actual entire rule book is pretty thick, as far as like little mundane stuff here and there, and all different processes for how to do things. But those are the basic rules. So, if you guys have any questions about that, you can of course ask. Let's jump back over to Dove.
Hi, I'm
As
here.
You go out to the field.
I wanna help chop
You see
wood. What?
somebody
Local
shop-
wizard chops
So
wood.
it's somebody,
Like,
you
you're
go,
like this
you
big.
go, you go out and one
like
of
us
the,
chopping wood with the broken
one of
axe.
the people farmers stops. Do you need help? Something, miss?
Yeah, I wanna help.
I'm here too.
Are
He's
you
here
are you
too.
looking for a job?
We were gonna rebuild the house just with that wood.
We're not really. We don't really
Is
need
there any like
help with
clean
the
up
harvest
still
right now.
Clean up? What about clean up? What about take like thing clean?
You can double check over there.
Son of a
With
bitch.
that. We're tending to our fields.
Yeah, I don't know why I went to the
I don't
fields.
know. I went to the fields either.
But thank you for the offer. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day. You run
Clearly, we're
back
not out here in the fields
over.
fighting for our meals.
Isaac, you doing anything?
I'm standing in bewilderment that we were supposed to be leaving, and everyone's just like, I'm trained to be able to fight dragons and massive things. Okay, I'm gonna go prep this guy's house. I'll hold this pole while you guys like hammer it in. I got you.
Yes.
Excuse me.
No,
Well, I don't know if you say anything, but
I don't have.
Okay.
I got nothing I can do.
To get to the city, and it was going to take like a day. So
We need to help. We
We
have
did
to help.
help.
We
We
have
got-
to help them more.
That's up to them.
Julian,
Let me quickly write up a contract.
The only thing I'd be doing is
which
just
can
prepping
sign
my
away
pack to
your
leave.
life to servitude of this small town.
No.
We
I'd
will
be
help- we will
gathering
help
supplies
briefly,
for the rest
and
of the
then let's
road.
go.
Oh wait, we're only like a day's journey
We
out.
already
Right?
helped.
You're about a day
A
out.
lot.
But
If they're all doing that and I know they're not coming back, I guess I go hunting.
Repair the houses.
I'll get
Yeah,
dinner.
help them.
Kill firemen, elemental, and not lose more
Are there
houses.
elders? When you say like in the forest
Possibly.
nearby? Okay.
They're already very thankful.
Go
Big
hunt an
dinner.
elder.
I'm going hunting, I guess. Later, guys. I'm going hunting.
Julian wants to send out a letter. It's a letter to Mr. White, and it's basically explaining what happened at this village and is requesting, if possible,
Oh, everyone else
any
is ready.
aid that they find necessary in the name of Mr. White to be sent here. Exactly what you were saying, but just in letter form, which is why he grabbed the quill and the paper. So he leaves it on the message board. I guess that's where you leave it with the address, I guess. How does that work? Someone comes around, do they get paid, or it's like literally just like a postal worker?
Yeah, so you go to you ask people around town, and this like that. They're like, oh, if you need to send a letter, head over to the tavern and let them know.
Yeah.
So you head across. You head across the town until you get to the Red Dragon Tavern. You go inside. There's currently one man behind the table, currently wiping things down. You can see a couple of people are sitting heads down. They look exhausted and stuff like that. Good morning. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I was told that I need to come speak to you to get this letter sent out to Dragonspire.
Yeah. Going to Dragonspire. Okay. That will postage is going to be 4 copper to get it there.
Okay. That's fine. He hands you the letter, he gives you the 4 copper. It's addressed to Mr. White.
No problem. Takes it. You see, you watch him push open a side door, and there's like a bunch of little cubbies. Just puts it down, puts the 4 copper on top. Anything else you'll be needing?
As of right now, no, I don't believe so. We're about to hit the road pretty soon, I believe.
Safe travels, Steve.
Thank you, and you as well. I'm sorry about what happened to your town.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Are we done conversing with the elder? Do you want to do anything? I think, unfortunately, we might have to just trust them that they'll be able to handle whatever comes next. This is a freak thing. We can't really divert too much.
Is it a freak thing?
I
wanna
haven't
investigate.
ascertained that yet, but
I want to investigate.
sure. I mean, okay, if you want to.
Are we still near him?
Who?
The elder?
You're like 10 feet away from him.
Okay. Will you back me up?
Of course. why not?
Okay.
Yeah, backing up against the elder.
What? What?
Grandpa!
Go, spit it, come on. Rap battle the elder.
Lenore's just like, what
Have
is
you had
happening?
friends that need trouble lately nearby
Have
and
you
the
heard of
reason why
Brick?
this could have happened to you, you think? That would bring this on?
No, we're a quiet town.
No troubles, nobody in the town lately that's been acting up, causing issues.
Thinking about it from your
God, I
perspective,
thought
a
that was gonna go
spontaneous
over the
rap
floor
battle
for a second.
erupts.
As far as no, I've had no complaints from anybody about any strange characters. Occasionally, we do get passers-by because we're on the way to the Galea. But most people pass by and either pass right through, or if they do, they ask and spend the night somewhere if need be. People don't really stick around. The newest people who've been here the longest is Quill over there and his aunt. That's it.
His aunt?
Yeah.
Pet aunt.
Coo! I'm not there. Coo!
I jump up from the back of his air.
Aren't
I'm
you with
with
us
you,
too? Yeah.
When did he move to town? Okay. Alright. Alright. Thank you.
No, negative intonation.
Alright.
I just noticed what you did.
Well, if you do need anything, please reach out to the guild. I guess.
That's it.
If you need any additional help or
The
anything,
guild can help.
we're gonna be actually moving to Goliath after this. So if you need any assistance, post a job and say that it's urgent, and we'll try to pick up on it.
We'll probably send somebody with you on your way over there to inform the guild.
Okay.
We're gonna have one of our people act as
A liaison.
yeah, we're right now taking asking if anybody wishes to either chip in whatever they wish to help fund a thing to help with aid over here. So going
Like
around for those who
fundraising?
can. Yeah.
Okay.
We don't demand from anybody, but if people wish to share what they can, they do.
Understandable. We'll also try to see if maybe there's a blacksmith or something that maybe could come and bolster what you have over here.
At least like a contractor.
Yeah, most times we go to the city and just get what we need there. And it does slow things down occasionally when something breaks and you gotta wait a day to get a new one. But
Do you want to grow, or are you content?
The soil is shit.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Retired and resting and having somebody else take over.
So we don't have a job opening for you.
He looks like he's like 50, like late 50s. Looks like he's pretty.
And been through some shit.
Yeah, he looks a little.
Okay.
You can see there's bags under his eyes. He did not go to sleep last night.
In this world,
He,
it's like
he was out. He was out here the whole night with people.
You're a river upon your people.
Oh.
Thank you so much for your time.
Oh.
That was
Thank you for everything
gorgeous.
you did. Sorry we don't have more to offer you guys, but I hope the bed and the food
Absolutely.
shows how much we appreciate what you've all done.
Thank you.
And I'm sure the people you've helped and the homes you've saved, they'll never forget what you've done.
Okay, bye.
On our way out, like if they leave the room, I just want like hand him some gold for his fundraiser.
Donation.
It's like a start to the donation. So
How much gold do you end up?
10.
10 gold?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know how much gold I have either. I was given gold by God.
Oh yeah, you were
Oh,
not,
God,
you were
give
not
me
here.
gold,
I
and I'll give
adjusted
it back.
everyone's inventory, so everyone now has the.
That's what I have.
Yeah, I added gold to you.
Do we get paid weekly?
No, we get paid.
I love me. Is it my
do a
me?
job,
What is
we get
her
paid.
pay?
Do a job,
We
you
get
get paid.
We get paid.
You getting paid?
You do a job, you get paid.
I do it for the notoriety, okay?
He's a
You gotta get your
public
palms out there.
Dimitri,
Yeah.
where's everyone else?
I mean, when we left, they're all still in the sleeping area.
I lost motivation. Let's
Aside
go.
from Moe's,
I'm gonna
I don't know
pull
where
up
Moe's.
the,
I don't know Moe's. They said where I was on the roof.
I'm gonna pull up the
Alright, let's go back to the church. I
Are we
lost my
gonna gather
motivation.
everybody together?
I think
Head
so.
out.
Okay.
Yeah, drag it in.
We're gonna.
It's okay.
Wait, I want to. Never mind. Go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry.
Oh no, we were going to gather everybody to the town center to try to get together our convoy to get out, and I guess contact whoever they want to send to Goliath along with us. Sure, we can accommodate.
Takes a little bit as you like walk around the village. It's a small village, but you gather the rest of the troop and everything. You head back over to the elder to check in with him. Yeah, we've got 2 people. I don't know if you and your compatriots have any sort of preference. There's Tara Willow, or Quill. Either or is fine.
Quill seems capable. Do you need Quill to stick around, or
You spare him?
can you spare him?
He's quite strong, yes, but he's kind of new, so.
What do you think?
What are the qualifications of the
Tara, what? Sorry, so sorry.
She's not wrong.
Tara, was it?
Tara.
Tara, sorry. Enunciation. What is she? Does she
She's one of
have?
the barmaids.
Let's bring Quill.
As much as I love a stiff drink, we need Quill on the road.
We'll
Are
take
we gonna
Quill
kill
to go to
him?
get delay.
We haven't adopted him yet.
Okay.
He was thrown at us. There's a difference.
Okay.
We are not kidnapping him.
What
He
was
is being
Quill's
sent.
job in the town? I'm sorry.
He didn't have one.
Oh, okay.
Just
I retro steal the child.
He is resident strongman.
To fight the mother.
Hear the mother.
Yeah,
To
he's
fight
current.
the mother.
You can see him he's currently helping clear debris.
I would have never seen it.
What?
I'm just trying to figure out. I would have never seen one before the accident, right?
No, absolutely not.
Should I tell the Eldar?
Eldar.
You're not even in that game, shut up.
I tell the Elder. Should we go notify Quill that we're
Oh
going
yeah.
to take him
Whenever
along?
you guys are ready and you guys are headed out, let him know.
Quill.
Oh,
I'm assuming he's doing something.
yeah.
You've been requested to come along with us on a journey to Goliath.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations, you won.
I'm gonna get the notice then.
Oh,
Put your name
sure.
in the
I'll meet you
but
guys at
won.
the
Town center.
town center.
Go.
Go.
Sound like you're about to extend
Watch
it
him
towards
jog
the
on.
course.
Goes into like a slight jog. Just runs off.
Is his ass nice?
You passed up.
You gotta know.
Good, bro. So
You passed up.
I'm good.
You gotta
Oh,
know.
you gotta
I'm
know.
looking for you.
Is
Talk
he a
to my
billionaire?
cousins.
Yeah.
Is
Is he a billionaire?
Cart's extended warranty.
What?
Is he
Is
a
he a
billionaire?
billionaire?
You don't know.
We got our chances.
Oh,
We got our
so he's mysterious.
chances.
We got a job.
You guys have not done any investigation into this guy or anything going
All right.
around. So.
Yeah.
I turn on the charm.
What's a quill? Oh, we got this,
To
girl.
I turn on the charm.
First
Your
question,
blind-ass
are you
charm.
rich?
Turns around, has her back to him. How you doing? I'm over here.
You just turned me off.
Just be like, pivot.
You watch as he goes over to the village elder, and he gathers up a couple of papers, rolls them up, and ties them, and then puts them into a satchel with a small bag
Can you
of
steal?
coin
Can you?
that he has.
Oh.
That the elder hands.
Is it just me?
And then he jogs back over.
Okay.
All right.
Do we have everybody?
Yeah.
Does everybody have their tents and
Yeah.
Where's,
I
Ezek?
sent out a letter too.
snacks?
Where's that hunter fellow?
Have you
gotta
checked the dark
pee
corners?
now.
comes through the
Sorry,
woods.
not
stop.
Giant
Owl bear chasing me.
Zara's got a vest on.
All right,
We're
you're being
good.
chased by an owlbear right now.
Alright, let's do
All
it.
right. What's your movement speed?
First thing of
Dead.
initiative would be
Lost him.
30, and then after that, I know it's 40. Then after that, it's 30.
That's a new record.
Here's the
Died in
question,
session
though.
2.
Would your first action have been to run?
If it's an owl bear, I would try to get away from it. I cannot handle an owl bear by myself.
Our bear.
Owl bear. I cannot
Owl
fight an
bear.
owl
That's
bear.
why he's running. Our bear.
It's
Oh.
our bear.
Oh.
That's why I want us to take it. It's our bear.
I don't
not an
want
owl
it.
bear.
You're leading it back to the
Oh,
city that just got burned down
yeah.
partially.
Down.
I found a group of terrorists. Come on.
Bad idea. Bad idea.
You saved this town from destruction. Now it's time to bring more destruction to this
Don't
town.
you dare.
Don't you
Don't
dare.
look at you,
All right. So
Son of a
owlbear
bitch.
is currently chasing
I'm
you.
just-
All right.
Your movement
No,
speed
we're
is 30.
vulnerable.
Yeah.
Its movement speed is 40. What are you doing to get away from this thing?
How far into
Uh,
the forest?
Nowhere near you. He
Oh,
didn't-
good.
Zara's
Nowhere
got
near
15
you.
feet
You have
under
no
her
idea what's
chunk
going
grave
on.
this
If I
You
one.
don't
kill
know.
Ezek right now for the second
Zara
time,
knows.
I
Use some
accept it.
skills. Use some skills.
I'm actually
You
trying.
accept it
I'm
'cause
trying to
he-
move stealthily through the forest. As a ranger, I can move at normal speed through the forest while staying stealthy. So I'm trying to zigzag away from it and confuse it while
All right.
also hiding.
So I'm
relying on stealth
I'm
and
gonna
moving
have
away.
you roll a stealth
Second
check,
and second.
try to
Here we
hide,
go.
and it's gonna try to spot you.
Just remember, you brought this upon yourself.
Yeah, you said it.
Yeah, you did.
By mass suggestion.
You
Yeah.
said I'm running from an owlbear. He's like, okay.
They came in with food prepared. He's like, I'm going hunting.
That would be a 12.
I need a new pelt.
I'm-
Oh, I need a
I-
new jacket.
I missed pass without a trace.
Look, you guys saved the grain silo.
fuck!
Come on.
Even with even with advantage, I only got an 8.
Let's do
So,
some handiwork around the yard. I'm leaving
You
for
start
3
to
days.
make a distance. Right now, you're about 40 feet away from the creature. You got a gap between you and the thing. Can I have a second stealth check as you were attempting to get further away from this thing?
17.
Fuck you.
Ooh.
I'm trying to live.
Yeah.
Die.
Yeah. Double 17s. So on the die. So you see it catch you as you attempt to go through a gap in the trees. You watch as it's like turned away from you, and then you step on a branch, and its head turns around and looks right at you. Its eyes go wide. It screeches out and starts barreling towards you. What are you doing?
Does it screech loud enough that
That
anyone
we
in
can
the
hear
town
it?
You
should
guys
know?
are.
Oh,
Son
He
of
is
it.
in the woods right now hunting.
Come on,
good.
This
Nope.
is the bees all over
I
again.
feel it.
Do
This
we
is-
see any?
In my
do we see
defense,
any
I would not have
birds
gotten
fly
within
away?
40 feet of an owl
the
bear.
woods.
He is like a mile into the forest. This is not happening right outside his village.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, I know. It's
Homie.
This is the bees all over again.
No, not the bees.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. Your proficiency bonus is doubled when you make skills related to intelligence or wisdom. Oh wait, stealth is dexterity. God damn it.
Yeah, it is.
Also, I think it would show it in the bonus. It would just auto apply it.
I'm still trying to move stealthily through the forest, trying to confuse it.
You're gonna try to hide again.
I'm looking for some place that I'm looking for an area that I can fit that it can't. Basically, trying to go through those like cracks in the forest. Like if it's a thick set of foliage, trying to sneak.
Can I have you roll a survival check then?
Yeah.
Let's see if you can find a spot where you can try to slow it down, make enough of a difference.
And that would be, and if my since that's wisdom,
I saw that. I saw that.
Oh,
let's see, that would be 15 then.
No,
Since my survival is double.
15, not too bad. You start to slow it down behind you. It's chasing after you, and you're getting that gap back by doing this again. That's another. So right now you've got 2 successes and 1 failure going against this. What are you doing in this third instance?
Keeping the same thing, trying to.
Once it gets to 3 failures, it catches up to you. Once you get to 3 successes, you get away.
I'm go with that method. It already knows where I am, so I'm.
Yeah,
so
whenever
I'm-
you do the same thing twice, it gets harder.
Yeah, well, I can't think of a better thing to do. I have no spells that I can. I miss pass without a trace so much.
The DC before was 12. The DC now is 15.
I'll try one more time then,
Yeah.
with the same method. Nat 20.
You
That's
get
a one.
enough of a gap. You
Let me
keep
lie. No.
barreling between thicker parts of the forest and brush, slowing down this creature enough for you to get ahead and hide from it in a spot that it can't reach you. After about 15 minutes of hiding, it eventually gives up. And you slink your way back for nobody to know that this happened.
Okay, that was a failed hunt. At least that wasn't hunted. Hey, back. Hey, what's up, guys?
Why are you so
Hi,
sweaty?
you ready to leave?
I'm not. Am I sweaty?
I'm
Yes.
breathing so heavy. Do you need an inhaler?
Why do you look like you've seen a ghost?
I was just scouting around.
Where's dinner?
Why?
At full speed.
I thought we had food here.
I thought you went hunting.
I don't
I
know.
3
never
days.
told you I went hunting.
Insight check. Because I don't know what happened. I left.
Roll either deception or persuasion, whichever you are doing. Against
The
insight.
correct way to say that is, do I believe him?
That's a good inspiration.
7.
19.
19. You can tell. Look, he's embarrassed right now, and it didn't go as he planned. But he is unharmed.
I just put my hand on your shoulder and be like, yeah, and just walk away.
I don't want to talk.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, while we're all standing around outside, I'd like to one by one just prestidigitation all of the ash and soot and everything away from everyone.
is dirty
Oh,
and
Just
covered. Like
Blow garlic.
So it came to visit and work on my crossbow and you shushed him away.
Get out of here!
everybody,
Get out of here!
Everybody is currently covered with ash, and he helps to clear off your clothing. But as far as Everything else is it's just in like every time you move, you're finding ash and like in between.
Can't get off like
arms.
deep burns and like permanently damaged cloth.
If
But,
you get it out of the bulk of Zara's fur, that'd be great.
Floofs him a little bit.
It's in my
If
hair.
anyone has any small repairs on their clothes, I can use mending to fix it.
Very funny. Sorry.
If anyone has any small small things torn on their cloaks or anything like that, I can use mending to help you. Yeah.
My pants are very visibly like
That's
scratched.
great.
When I
Okay.
ripped my pants.
You guys gather your stuff.
I drove through
Everyone
some
is.
thorns.
Is there anything else you guys need to do in the village before you head out?
I fill you in that I sent a letter out to Dragonspire from Mr. Wade asking for aid for this town, if he could spare it. You
I
weren't there
go
when I did.
to the elder real quickly.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I have to figure out how I'm going to word this. Sorry.
You're slim.
You stand up.
What do you mean by word?
Okay, figured it out. Okay. Has any other people visited talking about ruins in the forest around here? Like any ruins with a statue of an octopus around?
There's some rumors and such about that.
You guys so much.
It's a bit further in. It's past. It's north of Goliath, somewhere in that forest.
Why do we want to go there?
North of Goliath?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're not with it.
No, but I'm just curious why.
There was one
we
thing
know?
I wanted to do.
No. I don't know.
Thank you so much.
I don't know what even you're talking about.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you again for your help and safe travels to you and your friends.
Thank you. We appreciate that. I go back. You're like, all right, now I'm ready.
Why is
What were
there-
you talking about? The no.
Just-
Ah!
The pigeon
The
just
only
asked
other-
a question. Why is there an octopus statue
Oh,
in a
hell, the
landlocked
octopus.
area? Come on.
They've had
Yeah!
no octopus their entire existence, and they worship it.
Came in on like a rainstorm or something.
It's so confused.
Tornado.
I don't suppose you have an apothecary.
Octonado.
It's a humanoid.
No.
I think so.
It's here on business.
I called earlier, you said it doesn't
Octonado.
relax. Probably doesn't have an apothecary.
It's just an
So
octopus.
unfortunately
spinning
not,
around.
but there's one. There's one in Goliath.
I'll check
You
there.
don't know how much I want to just.
Thank you, I'll check
Hopefully
there.
there'll be able to have
Oh,
it.
I did not.
You
Yes.
called it, that's why.
All right.
You guys gather up
Okay, what?
on the carriage.
Suck.
Is there a problem?
Yeah.
What is Zara by feet?
Yeah, can I get a seating order? Carriage is a bit bigger than this table and stuff like that. With yourself in the back, you can fit 3 people at most in the front, and then the carriage in the back can sit about 6.
I get second toward the back. I don't want to be in the very back, but second to the back.
I'll sit
Do
up
you
front
want to
because I think I
sit
can
up front?
navigate pretty
Up
well.
front with
I'll be
Zara.
in the back.
You want to be up front?
You're in the front with
Who's
Zara?
driving? Well, one of
I'll
us has
drive.
to drive. 'cause
I'll
we
drive.
know.
Sure.
Okay, so
I was gonna go.
Hold
I
on.
don't
Or
wanna
wait,
sit up
do we
front. I want
wanna-
to sit because I want to ask Clive.
You want
Clive?
Quill?
Quill
questions?
Quill
But his name's
questions.
Yeah, he's walking. on the
You
side.
want
Oh,
Quill
he's
to drive?
walking?
Oh,
Or do you want
So
to
then
Sorry?
I'll sit up front.
yeah, okay. Well, does she take up 2 because she has her pamphlet?
She's not sitting.
He's a
Oh,
mate.
oh,
Oh,
Just
you
keep
have
it
him
off
laying?
the
Oh, I know
board.
what you're saying.
okay.
Oh, he can lay in the back, and that's better, but
Alright.
You can have him, if you
Who's
wish,
in
you
the
can have him
front?
lay in the front. You can lay in the back. Or
I
you can
am.
walk.
We are.
It's usually fine.
okay, so the 3 of you are in the front with Zara. Okay.
Yeah.
My laptop is a similar buzz.
Is that buzzing your laptop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I just
I don't
noticed,
know
I'm
how
like,
to fix
it's
it.
one of the
but
fans.
What
I just noticed, I'm like, where
my
is that
laptop's
coming
making a
from?
buzzing sound.
Million second in the back. Where are
I'm
you?
trying
If
it
you
out.
don't hear it,
I'm
No.
up front with
it's all
them.
yours.
There's
Trying
there
crazy.
only
What?
3 can fit in the front.
I said I was gonna be up front so we can help navigate.
Well,
well,
we already
Lenora,
have everybody in
Dustin,
front, but
Moses.
we can move somebody off.
I said I was gonna go up front early, but I'll go in the back.
You want to just sit right behind them?
No, I'll be embarrassed in the back.
Can I sit on the back of the cart?
Can Quill sit
I'll
right
sit on the back
behind
of the
the
car.
three
Like
of us?
facing the back?
Yep.
Okay.
I prefer to walk.
Are you
Walk
sure?
next to us?
It's a
Why are
day's
you on the front of
travel.
Yeah,
Never
I'll be okay. But I appreciate the offer. Thank you.
What time did we set
What?
out?
What, because I'm
What?
blind, I can't sit in
We
the
woke
front of
up
the
at 11
cart?
and probably like left and walked.
Yeezak,
also
are you
own
kidding
it.
me right now?
I stopped
Stopping
my
me.
question halfway
I
through.
don't. Would you guys have spent a couple of hours, or I imagine you guys would have been only in the town for another like 2 hours after waking up?
Probably 2 hours.
Yeah.
If you guys
maybe
wish to spend it.
I don't.
What?
I don't think it's
Do you
necessary.
need another long rest?
No.
I'll sit.
No, just like 2 short rests.
Where are you sit? Where are you?
Wherever there's space
Where
in the
are
back now.
you?
And I'm
I'm
so
so
sorry.
Where are you? Sorry.
Wherever there's space in the back, I guess.
Okay.
Is it much of an issue? Do you really want to sit in the front?
No,
So I
I'm-
can not
If
run.
you want to sit in front, I'll sit in the back.
Do you
I
just
said I'm fine sitting in
No,
the
I'll
back
sit in
now.
the back.
You seem very
I
bothered
get
by
up. Jesus Christ, I will
This wasn't
I'm
the
not
turn
bothered
this
by
part
it.
around. I sit right behind
We
you
didn't
guys.
even leave yet. We're still
I
in the
just
town
don't-
arguing.
I was more confused.
Why?
Jesus
Why do you want to
Christ.
sit up front?
Because I said,
Guys, tell me where
Let him sit up front. It's fine. I already moved.
okay, I have to switch out of character here because I have no way to explain it. I said I'll sit up front. I'll sit up front so I can navigate.
I don't think.
And then
anybody-
you
You
guys
don't even
determine-
know where you are.
I don't
How
think
are you
anybody
navigating?
heard
Okay, whatever.
what you said.
Where is everyone? Here's the cart. Where the fuck is
Out of
everyone?
character,
right
I
behind
didn't
the
hear
driver's
it.
Yeah, I know,
seat.
that's-
Is in the back.
I'm trying to
Demetrius in the
explain
back.
out of
Oh,
character.
okay.
You guys probably didn't hear me say that, so I have no way to correct it in character.
Where are you?
Over there.
So it's basically
Oh,
like
okay.
I was just
Oh,
like,
okay. What?
I was driving.
so I imagine the guy. It's like I
You're
sit
in
up
the
front.
car.
Dust.
Yeah, I'm just in the car.
Mose,
Okay,
where
whatever.
are you?
Front left.
Okay. Thank you.
It's a fucking cart. It's like
Yeah, the whole thing is tilted. If she sits on one side, the whole
sitting
thing's
in the-
tilted.
We've had to
I'm sitting
repair
in the
that
back
wheel
while
like
I'm sorry,
5
while
times
I'm
in
sitting
the
there.
amount of time.
Where are
we've
you?
done
All right,
She's
middle
in
back,
fucking
behind
one.
everyone.
You
Right
remind me
next
of
to
the time
Lenora?
If you ever get stuck in the mud to gain
We're in the
traction,
middle.
we just have her
Like
sit
here
wherever
or
we're
here?
spinning the
Is there
wheels.
two
Right.
What?
back?
Look at
Where's
If
this.
we
the
get
drive
attacked,
shaft
I
on the
want to
cart?
be in the. No, I mean
Actually,
what?
no. I'll
Where's
let
the
him
drive
go.
shaft on the car?
Point.
What do you know?
It's behind
Oh,
the
my
door.
God.
Wrong
Thank you.
horse, man.
You have a busted
If we
differential.
get attacked, I don't want to be the first one hit.
Dimitri, you're on the back.
His name
Mulia,
is-
you're
not Ace.
Is there?
I was
I'm
gonna say you're
second to
confusing
that.
all
This is
your
the drive shaft.
NPCs.
His name was not Ace. I'll have to look up.
Does the cart have like a ledge on the back,
Duh.
like a step?
She's somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sitting on the step.
Okay.
I'm on the
We're
step,
done.
your feet are dragging. The step is a good amount lower to the ground.
But with the front of the cart up in the
No,
ground.
it's just the front
Shit.
corner. He's
Do I
just
still
tilted
have
down.
these?
He's like got
I would
3
assume
inches.
so.
I wasn't actually annoyed. I was just confused and I had no way to explain it.
It's fine. I'm in the back of the
That's
car
why.
now. It's fine.
I'm not even. I wasn't mad. I was literally just trying to be like, I have no way to correct this.
I'm in the back now, but I'm
Okay.
accomplishing what I need to do, so it's fine.
I'm like, how do
It's
I
fine
correct
for
this
you.
in
It's
character?
fine for
I'm-
you to be flustered.
I'll sit next to Lenora.
I'm currently trying to figure out Quill.
He's actually just trying to listen for owl bears. You know that.
You hear them too?
Oh.
What?
The fuck?
Perhaps I have trace over the entire cart. I don't even have that spell yet, but I'm using it.
Look at it.
You. With your pretty face.
Feels weird.
My
I'm
pretty
wearing
face. Your pretty face.
My
He's level
mustache.
2, he's level
No.
2.
I think your mustache.
Really quickly before we leave,
Huh.
as we're leaving, I just want to read one more poem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you write poetry?
Oh,
Oh.
well, actually, I have a book of poetry. This one I didn't write. I just picked it up in my travels.
Axolotl.
Ashes denote that fire was. Revere the grayest pile, for the departed creature's sake that hovered there a while. Fire exists the first in light, and then consolidates. Only the chemist can disclose into what carbonates.
What's a chemist?
What's a carbonate?
You know, I just saw
It
it
just
somewhere,
rhymed.
and I kind of just copied
Did
it.
you draw an
Yes.
axolotl?
He's
That's so
adorable.
freaking
Love
cute.
the
I just
axolotl.
doodle a little bit, but
He's so cute.
Ezek pulls a whiteboard out of the side of the cart. All right, time for a chemistry lesson.
that
That's
poem
so-
was written by an E. Dickinson.
No, actually, don't put
I
yourself.
don't know who she is, but
I don't know who that is.
E did
Yeah.
great work. It's beautiful.
I just thought that it was very pertinent to the situation.
I like the part about the ashes.
I like the part where you didn't know what that word
Whilst you were driving, I asked
Yeah.
For the
Quill
departed
to
creature's sake that
describe
hovered there a
us.
while. How perfect is that for what we just went through?
Very perfect. Beautiful. Gorgeous.
Out of
Very nice.
out of character, that's an actual Emily Dickinson poem.
I thought it was.
Ah.
It's very weird that it was exactly
It aligns.
basically
works.
what happened.
You have
Very
anything for a
strange.
guy running through the forest being chased by a bear?
I'm waiting for poetry from Mr. EAP.
two roads
EAP.
diverged in Yellowwood. I
VIP.
chose the one traveled by a bear. And that has made all the difference.
I chose the one that wasn't traveled by a bear, and that made all the difference. The bear went on the other road.
So currently in the back with right behind Sumatra sitting up front with the whole carriage tilted a little bit. Right behind her is Lenora, and Quill is walking along that same side of the carriage with Zara following behind him.
While we're walking, I asked Quill what he looks like because I have no knowledge of him.
So I'd say I'm pretty tall. I've got light blue skin, dark black curly wavy hair. It's medium length, not super short. I got, mine says I have big eyes and they're brown. And then compared to humans, I've got a very large flat nose push in there, and normal size ears, but longer, or not longer. Longer, but not in the way an elf's goes. Just longer as in they actually go out longer. It's not like they're pointed.
But I would have seen like cows and stuff. So if he's in like cow-like.
He doesn't say that, but
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what you
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
seen prior.
That sounds about like me. I don't have any.
I was listening.
I don't have a beard or anything like that.
Just drawing attention to it.
But yeah, that's me.
Are we walking?
He's
Where-
walking. All of you are in the carriage, and the carriage is on the road moving at this time.
To the side.
Yeah, slightly going in a circle.
And you didn't tell him that it was insensitive that he described his eyes as brown when you can't see colors? You're not doing this.
Wait, you've been
They
blind
should've-
your whole life.
Guys, I swear, they're
Oh,
the street
not your whole
seven
life.
times.
What happened?
I got
Oh,
into
you're
an accident when I was 7. Were they at fault?
Got any force?
Did you see?
Don't know.
Selena and Barnes.
I don't actually know what happened. But I,
You don't actually know what happened.
Snow on the ground.
She can't see. She can't see it.
Did you see it on it?
Apparently not.
nope. Thanks, guys.
Before not.
Do we have to go hunt
Go
and
fish.
kill?
We are so far.
What?
So far.
Not that I know yet, but I appreciate your willingness to hunt
Good
for me.
count.
Come on.
I'm one of these days.
No, quit.
You said
Theron's-
Zara minded you have a family
They
pet?
call them.
Yeah, my
Maybe we
yeah,
wanna
my
call
dad
them
had a
Theron.
dog. Actually, he has a couple of dogs. One of them is black, about Zara's size. Zara's your name, the name, right?
I win.
What's the dog's name?
What's the dog's name?
It's like
What's
my head.
the dog's name?
as I poke my head to the
what's the
side.
dog
What's the
doing?
dog's name?
His name was Titus.
Aww, Titus.
Titus.
That's cute.
Do you like going by Theron or do you like going by Quill?
Oh no, he calls me Theron. I'm named after my dad. So.
Oh,
Where's your dad?
I'm sorry.
Where's your dad?
He's back at Interactive.
Oh, okay.
That's no. He said he.
This is a dog table.
That's
I'm on table. There is a
No,
wife
no,
and
what?
man's been hitting on it for years.
Got any floors?
What was your question?
Why did you guys move?
Oh no, he's still there, and no, I came here with my aunt.
But why did you and your
There's
aunt move?
Do we need to go back for your aunt?
there's
Sorry.
There's currently a war going on over there, and he wanted me away from it. The war that we started. He said once he takes care of
The
the
war
people that
that
are
was-
harassing us, he'll bring me home. So.
Got it.
Do we need to go back for your aunt?
No, I'm going back there after I go to
We're only-
Goliath.
we're only
Oh,
bringing
okay,
in the
okay.
Goliath.
She's very capable.
What's her name?
Her name's Annabelle.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Consequences of
Thanks
prior
for coming with us
actions.
to Goliath. Do we need to abandon this entire mission just so we can bring you back to your family?
No.
Let's go. Let's go east. Please.
Turn the crowd around.
Let's fucking go again.
I'm pretty sure he did say he was married, which is why
He never said he was married. Phelan hit on him all the time.
I thought he said he was married.
Keep your options
He
open.
never said he
Yeah, there was no marriage. I never mentioned any marriage before. I have not.
Okay.
I have not. You have never. Nobody has ever asked Theron that.
I know she came
This
on
is
to
that-
there,
that
I don't
guy
remember
was
if that
Actually,
Oh,
no. She
was
has.
bald
She has asked
thing
Theron.
all over again.
She
We're
has
like
actually-
rewriting history.
Phelan did ask Theron
Oh.
about that.
Yeah.
But I have never said if
Yeah.
Theron was married or not.
Yeah, available and married, not the same thing.
Oh my god, wait, I thought Phelan would have asked.
I have never said if Theron was married or not.
What's your mom's name? So I know.
I don't know.
Neighbors.
Born in a pasture.
No,
Born
Zach
in Major.
has a
That's fine.
children's.
My dad's pretty. My dad's great. So
That sounds cool.
yeah, I think so.
I would love to meet him one day.
Why? Why would you look? Can we go?
We
You
are!
guys are moving. You guys are. He's
Can we
he's
go
walking and
there?
talking.
Down in the sixes. I've been asking for the last 20 minutes.
There's a
I
web
would
going
not.
on there. Why
Right
would
now, I
we
would
go
not
there?
recommend going there. It's kind of in the middle of a war.
That's fair.
Although we're in the middle of a war here.
I'm
Why
sure an
would-
elf
I'm not
started
loving
it.
it.
It's fine.
I guess he
Moving
was.
on.
I guess he was less afraid of this one.
Do I know anything about like the Sea of Ash?
What?
Do I know anything about? Oh no, we always said we don't know where Randy is.
Yeah,
No,
you have
we
no
don't
idea
know.
where
I
Randy
don't know
is.
where Randy is, would I?
No.
Can I try again?
Do I know about Phelan?
To see. I would be looking in my like my
roll
journal.
Roll one more history
Okay,
check.
that's fine,
You got
that's
this,
fine.
you
Does
got
anybody
this.
have another reason as to why they might know where Aranthia is?
Traveling circus.
Natural 20 plus 1!
You can roll one too. Does anybody else?
I was a diplomat.
Come on,
if you wish to
baby.
roll a history check.
Mine would be a history.
Thank you.
I actually would
baby.
have asked
Mostly,
Mr. White
mostly forgot.
about some of his history. So if you would have elaborated, I feel
Is that
like
some of Mr. White's history?
Yeah.
Oh, he does not talk about it.
No.
in that case,
In
I
the
don't know.
slightest.
Oh.
That's what I was saying. Did he talk about it? Because
Nope.
in that case,
Not
I
one
don't know.
bit.
I don't know.
19.
19?
9.
9? You have never heard of it. Both of you know it for one thing and one thing only. It is the city of magic. It is known as a city of wizards, the city of magic, and where 90% of magical imports come from.
That's beautiful.
Well, actually,
And with a natural 20
Plus 5.
plus 5,
Plus 5.
Yes, girl.
25.
Darren's your daddy too.
clicks into your head. It clicks into your head. The name Theron, you've heard it associated with the city, and you don't remember. You don't remember what he was named for.
Yeah.
But the fact that his name was associated
Associated.
with it is still kind of like. What? But you've heard of Aranthia. It's known as the magical city or the city of wizards.
funny
Got it.
enough, when we were in Goliath before, I didn't overhear somebody say that there was going to be a shipment of like items from Aranthia to Goliath in a few days, at least. So
Damn, that must have been expensive.
I'd imagine.
Yeah.
What, to ship it all the way up here? right?
Oh, 100%. You gotta go around so far. It's such a pain in the ass. But,
Goliath must be an important city or town. Have you ever been there?
No, we only recently got over here. I was my dad sent me here a couple of weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it'll be your first visit.
Yes, it will. I'm excited.
If I ever go back to Dragonspire, I'm gonna tell Goliath to name the city after him. Maybe that'll make him happy. Goliath was the farmer.
Oh.
The city- the
I don't
city's
know what you're
Goliath.
talking about.
Don't know
Ah,
if it's
I
different.
do.
I'm still gonna tell him.
Okay. Hey, if it brings him joy, do whatever you need.
He needs it.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm
He needs it.
Oh my god, he's a year younger than you and 2 years younger than me. Jesus Christ, what are we? We're the babies here.
We're
Too
the
young for mine.
babies.
We're the babies.
How old do fur barbers live, if you don't mind me asking?
20 years.
What the heck?
No!
Turn him into a
Um,
burger.
Joseph!
Cutlet?
I don't know. My only experience is with my dad and my aunt, and my dad does not talk about his age.
That's fair.
How many stomachs do you have?
Sorry.
Mulligan!
I fucking knew it.
No, I don't have 4.
2?
Jesus Christ.
Lizard.
Is that normal for you, Lewis? I'm sorry, I don't know anything
Just
about
eat a
it.
Humans do not have multiple
Yeah.
stomachs.
He's a furball.
Oh,
Forage a lot.
Vegetarian?
No, I eat meat sometimes.
How long have I been traveling?
Oh.
Because I feel like we've been talking and walking or riding.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah,
guys have
we're
been
definitely
traveling
walking
for,
along.
like, you guys have been walking and talking this whole time.
Okay.
So if you guys ever grow tired of this, then
I
we'll just move on.
trying to
You
figure out
guys,
more about him.
can I?
We should find out more about our passengers here.
Oh, true.
Who are you turning to, Miss Blindness?
Pick a person.
I don't know who you
Don't
want.
pick.
Roll.
You.
Oh, okay,
As I have to
shit.
deck,
I'm
I feel
assuming
like you're
next to
bullshitting
me.
me
Yeah,
right
I am.
now.
I'm literally right next to you.
So what do you look like?
Good.
You're
hold on.
tough, right?
Yes. I'm,
Okay.
Wow. Yes, I'm dumb.
I don't know if I'm sitting next to Danielle.
I'm just glad that you chose to sleep on top of that roof, because if you went on any other roof, it probably would have collapsed.
I am human.
How are you feeling after you fell off?
I
You heard that?
have
I'm a little bruised, but you know.
bright red hair.
Same.
I
Okay.
just didn't want to.
I have-
It was starting to flurry a bit. So.
Brown eyes.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
I'm like 5'1".
Nice.
I,
Short guy Stu's over here, 5'1".
Yep.
Short queen.
Short queens.
Short queens.
Short
This
queens.
guy's like almost 2 feet taller than me.
We love to see it.
We're great.
Anyway.
I think this is a short campaign party.
What did I just
So
say?
what-
You're
Oh,
5'1".
Oh, I'm 5'1".
With brown eyes. You're
Oh.
giving me your driver's license.
Uh,
Can you roll a perception check?
I am.
I'm 5'11".
I'm.
no one
Ten.
is taller
I'm
than 6.
Oh, wait,
Buddy.
with me today.
Then
I'm
you-
exactly
you,
1 inch taller
You
than
look
Doug.
over
And
and you see
I-
Quill walk over to like a tree, and there's like an apple,
That's
out of his
that's what I
reach.
look like
and you watch him just
You do-
grow like another
I
like
read
5 inches,
a lot.
and then pluck it down.
What are you wearing?
Oh, if it's
Oh.
sorry.
Did anybody
it's,
else see that?
It's winter time, right?
Sorry?
Okay. I am wearing
I was driving. What?
boots,
See what?
brown boots.
The boots with the
The
fur.
boots with the fur. I'm
You
wearing
just grew?
He just grew.
apple bottom
Sorry.
jeans.
He just,
Did he hit a growth spurt?
I don't know.
Did he really... What?
Why am I rolling?
Is he taller than he was?
Looking at you?
How'd you do
Roll a
that?
perception check.
18, 13.
Thank you.
The whole tavern is staring.
There
I don't want to roll that
Whole
one.
tavern's looking at her.
Perception 19.
Remix.
You dropped it.
So
19.
boots,
Okay.
leggings,
Because you already have a match.
a
Perfect. So I'm gonna take
how do I describe it? Like a white long sleeve with a brown vest and a long brown cloak that like keeps me warm.
That's right. It's
And
still
my
like
hair's in a
December.
braid too, all the time.
Yeah, it's cold.
Held to the right
You're
or
not,
left.
you're not good at this game, are
In a bleak
So-
midwinter.
Got any twos?
you? I have no cards.
let's
What
do
is
to
that?
the right.
I don't know that whole thing.
It's
You can look at that.
Liz-
Let me just double check one thing real quick.
That's what Thomas Shelby said.
I'm switching this
In
game.
the
I pull
board you
one
is
now.
he?
It's called 1 in this one.
Not a lot. They know it's
That's it. What are you doing? You're free time.
Usually practice
All I know
my
is the
tricks.
first line.
Stuff I learned at the circus.
How was living in the circus?
It was great.
It was. It's.
Did you
It
accomplish
looks
what
like
you were trying to do
fun.
in the
It
city?
looks.
It's a fucking
It looked
mess of a road,
interesting
so
be-
I don't know
when I
why.
first went. Never, like I said, never went before. So
Where's your
it was
logo or
really
something?
fun to see all the people.
I'm
It's very
looking for
scary
information.
though, watching them do all those tricks with the animals and the fire and the
Alright.
daggers sticking out and no
We
nets.
trained a lot, yeah.
No nets.
We trained with the nets.
He
though.
got a
Yeah.
19.
So we
Yeah.
can meet
He looks taller, yeah.
Like for the performance, you had no nets.
Is that something
That must be
normal for
scary,
his
especially
height?
with you traveling with
Well,
the circus after
I
your
don't-
accidents.
I haven't been
I don't
around a
know.
lot
Have
of
you been in the circus
phobos.
your
I've
whole
never
life?
known them to just spontaneously
Sometimes
grow
do.
like that, but
Were your
it's
parents
not out of the
also
realm of possibility.
acrobatics?
Are you
I
like a...
don't know my dad, but my mom was in the
Is that a
circus.
weird...
I'm sorry. I make myself look shorter.
Understandable.
No.
So what's your natural height?
Dad.
Oh.
Just pulls it.
Snaps
Right
his
there, right there.
fingers. He grows another foot.
What did your
My mom
Oh
was
my
in
God.
So
circus. She was also
he's
in
now
circus.
standing
like
at just under 8 feet tall.
Why? Why's your height?
That's very cool.
Yeah,
did
people
you,
look at. I'm
was
over.
Zara
I make
also
myself
part
look
of the
like on the
performance, or
cusp
did you get
of
her
like
when you started
stupid
traveling?
tall.
I
Because if
got
I just
Zara
look
when I
stupid
started
tall,
traveling.
I
His
get a
parents
lot.
were in the circus,
Okay, so
and then
You
they
might
bred. And
threaten people too.
mechanic
Produce
question for you,
So
game
is he?
mechanic
So is
question.
he a
If he's
fang?
making
Or
himself
is
look
he?
small, if he goes unconscious,
He's
does
just
he
a regular
go
panther.
back
Yeah.
to his? Oh, he does.
He doesn't have a
Okay,
genetic
Mulligan
mutation.
is
He's got like
frantically
toes
looking
in his
for a
paws.
splint
He's like
fucking
looking at his
big enough
paws
for a
and the
leg to
tips are
accommodate
white.
him.
That's
He's like,
adorable. I love him. He's so cute.
He's a sweet boy. He looks so good.
Aww.
Okay. No, yeah, nobody actually knows what furballs are, so nobody will know how old they can look. But yeah, yeah, furballs.
So how long have you
Yeah,
been
he's
traveling
about
with
just under 8
Moe's
feet
and
tall.
Dust?
Gotcha.
A few months.
Do
How long have you been in
you
the
have
guilds?
something that lets you do
That you
that?
speak
Can
of.
you do that innately?
Yeah, it's
I'm a
kind of just a
copper
thing we
rank,
can
so I
do.
don't know how long
Oh,
that means I've
oh.
been
It's
I
blending.
think I'm new.
Probably why most people don't see
What's the
furballs
guild
is we
called?
don't really. Most of us
Iron
don't
shepherds.
tend to live in cities or
Right.
towns and stuff.
I
A
feel like
lot
I
of us
wrote
are
that down already.
Either nomadic or
I think you did.
Or
I never told you
solitary.
guys last time.
kind of only either only living in family groups or only.
Nope, I did not write that down.
That's really it. So me and my family are kind of.
How long have you
weird
been in
ones.
the guild for? A
You'd
couple months, you
rather
said,
the
right?
civilization.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
like
yeah.
it?
It's very rare
Being in
to see
it?
us. A
I
lot
like
of the
it.
times.
Steady work keeps me busy.
Were they
We're
the first
very,
people you worked with since joining
Kind
the
of
guild?
just like
Yes.
roughing it
That's cool.
for the most part.
They
Keeping
did
it
move
simple.
to a farm town though, so I guess it makes more
I
sense.
go back to
Yeah,
my-
I'm like,
blend in a little bit better.
um,
Okay, well, I
How long
have
appreciate
you been
that you
traveling with them?
are comfortable enough with us that you
basically a few
show your true
months.
self.
Month?
Yeah, this is
A
kind of
month?
a lot for most people.
We've
Few
been
months?
together for a couple of years.
Yeah, now that you're 5 foot,
No, in the city we're
Yeah.
oh, we've
yeah,
been
so
Dub.
he's
for a
3
month.
You're
feet
dub.
taller than you.
2 months?
2, maybe 3 months, I think.
Two, maybe 3 months?
Dove
not gonna
notices
say
this
anything.
probably. All
What?
of you actually probably noticed this out of the corner of your eye
Okay.
that he went from like 6'10" to 8 feet. Except for you.
That's cool. Quill just went from 6 feet to 8 feet.
sick.
I don't know how.
He is 8 feet.
He was he was
What,
here.
is it
Now
just like
he's
a height
here.
change, or is it a
Oh,
whole
there you
thing?
go, okay.
He just kind of grew
No, like I like.
overall.
So does everything grow proportionally?
Yeah, it was
so.
just kind of making me look smaller.
She goes,
Okay.
I hope so. And then elbow.
Okay.
It's true though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just
You
kind
got
of
tusk
make myself
love.
overall look smaller in every sense.
I just tricked him, didn't like grow with him, so he just.
Have I? Wait, hold on.
Be sick.
I don't
No,
think that'd be
probably
safe.
not.
I feel
No,
like we got you
It's
tusk
horrible.
love last time though.
He
No.
He grows like.
No.
Oh wait, you. Oh wait.
Yes.
Oh wait. Hold on, I gotta
His
go back.
lungs
Hold on.
can't accommodate the
We got
size
you
of him
smart,
now.
Dove.
Like, he just
Sorry.
suffocates to death under his own size. All right.
You guys continue to push forward and talking throughout the day. If there's anything anybody would like to talk about, you can. Or if
Are you
anybody
gonna
has
ask me how
questions
to
for
date this
anybody.
time?
Otherwise, your day goes uneventful.
Oh, it went
And
on
you
the devil
guys-
apparently.
Oh.
You guys
damn.
arrive.
No date.
You guys arrive at the city wall outside of Goliath at a couple hours after sunset. But as you guys had traveled and the sun started to set, I honestly think we should push on. We got a late start, and we're just on the straight road. We're about another 2 hours away from Goliath. I don't see a point in camping out for the night.
Is
It's
this
a- I agree.
road safe at night?
I mean, have we been on this road before? or
Right now,
no?
you're close enough to the
Okay,
city
so
that
what
you
I wrote
might
down
worry
was
about
chapter
people
one
trying to.
about your bookstores.
You're 2 hours away, trying to like.
mythology creature
but
with sea,
you
two-
are a very
two-
large
two
party.
lovers and horror books.
So it's really up to
Maybe
you
that was
guys.
the spot.
Let's
Maybe
set
that
up
was
a
the
few
spot. I don't know if I would
can't remember.
alarms.
We're gonna say
Hey,
you're right.
Okay, we're gonna say it
Or
right.
do you
Does-
want me to introduce you
How
to
is
this spot?
everyone feeling?
I feel good.
Does anyone have
I hate
Was
you.
Morgan with us?
hello?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we were doing
Oh,
this.
sorry, yes.
Sorry.
So we're going to camp soon.
Oh,
so
okay.
Oh, I was
does
saying to push on.
oh
Oh,
But
It's
that was
either
my.
two-
I'm sorry. I am the odd man out right here. I was thinking that Am I wrong? I thought we were like
Oh,
How far-
about 2 hours away from the city.
Are we? Oh, we can.
I
Oh,
think
let's
we
let's
should.
just
Let's
keep
just
going.
go.
Yeah,
Let's
Let's
just
just keep
go. I'm
going.
sorry.
2 hours.
2 hours isn't bad.
Is the
Do we
horse
need
good?
some light?
I'm sorry. I misinterpreted what you said.
I spoke out of turn. Though.
What's the
It's not my
horse's
place.
name?
No, you're fine.
Thunder.
Okay, well now Dove is actually asking. It's not cuckoo thunder.
Thunder.
It
Thank
just,
you.
It just means we'll arrive in town after night. Do we know if Goliath has a curfew?
Oh, that's good.
I haven't been for the
Well,
three of you.
I'm
Three of you.
yeah.
Either one of you. Somebody
was
will
asking
look
in
at
general.
Can we all
I
go?
forgot that the city was named Goliath and not not
20.
Quill, so it's like I don't think I think he can sleep when he
Well,
wants
so
to.
I'm
Natural
speaking
20.
very quickly.
The city
Goliath.
does have a curfew,
Come
on.
but
I love
the
it.
gates can be opened if need be. The gates.
What time
the
is their
gates
curfew?
generally close, and then the guards make a yes or no on it. About 1 hour after sunset. So you're going to be 1 hour after that. So.
Do we need light?
What is the
Uh,
reason for curfew?
I don't think so. We have
It just gets dark, and
lanterns.
they close the front gate. They can still will let people in on their own discretion. The guards posted at the gate. With the natural 20, yeah. So with the natural 20, the gate is closed about 1 hour after sunset to account for any travelers. After that, there are guards posted who watch over it and can open it up if need be. That is on their basis. Otherwise, they may tell people to just wait outside.
I can get us in. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm going to shrink again. Nobody alarm.
I have
Go
never
ahead.
heard of Tusklo.
Shrinks
I
back down to
hand
like
you a
6'6".
coffee, but it's in Braille.
I want to feed the
How many
horse.
I know you
seconds?
probably can't read it, but we'll find you a copy on the way
Why
home.
do you keep
The
pulling this
description
shit
on the
off?
back has the Braille and like the actual like writing.
Oh, okay, thank God. Okay.
29.
He's crying behind you.
Can I have you roll a perception check?
Oh,
He's
Worst pair I've had all day.
24 is what I
let's not
rolled.
try it.
So
I never
roll it
read
again.
Anything like that.
It's not bad.
Okay.
Incredible.
I'm so used to reading spell books
Looking on your
and
main road,
history
there are no
books
carriages in
and-
front of you.
Bullying got
You
anything.
do not see anything.
I don't know anything about magic, but that seems boring.
You look out as you fly up, and you can see the city. ahead
It
of you.
wasn't that bad. I learned a lot.
I come back
I
down.
had a break.
All seems well.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
I suppose.
Let's
My break
push
is
on.
when my break is when I get to read the fun
You watch
books
as
that I
Quill
read.
unhooks a lantern on his
Well, now we're
back.
gonna give you a different kind of hug.
Strikes it.
Oh, I would have just been using
I feel like your
Detail
face is red.
You said
My
you
face
could
is
make
red 'cause
light, right?
you-
Yeah.
If you
Could you
didn't
throw up
I
like
just
a
think it's
few?
just like
Just a few.
oh.
Nothing too
Like around the
distracting.
card or like in a line?
I think
see my
like
face, you
maybe
can't
one
do anything.
inside and maybe one by you in the back.
You guys not have lanterns?
I just dancing lights just above.
I
the
mean,
heads.
why waste the fuel?
There's just 4 little orbs of light just kind of floating above us that are moving with us.
Do you
It's great.
want to ask everyone else what
Thank
they
you,
look like? Or do
Dimitri.
you want me
Oh
to
my God,
kind
the
of
roll
like
that
describe them for you?
Well, we've been saying the D10 is like.
Sure. Okay, here we go. You
Good.
ready for this?
Here we go.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah, give me the chibi style of what you think they look like.
Oh
Who we
shit.
start with?
Okay, we're starting with Dimitri
We're
because
gonna
I.
listen to this. All of us need to
Yep.
listen to
Yeah,
how
this will be
Danielle
fun.
describes everybody's character.
Well, this is how I wrote it, so whatever
Yeah,
I
we're
say
gonna
to
see
you
how
is
that
how I
goes.
wrote
That's
it.
what I'm
So-
getting.
Alright, you ready? Dimitri. Human.
Point to me.
Good.
I'm excited for
Thank
this
you.
because
Got
I had to go through a
praise.
series of describing every character.
Let's
I
go through it.
I had to skip over Soot and Gizak, like not well a
Well,
theme and
Soot's not
everything
here.
like that. Dimitri, human. He's 6 feet tall.
Nope.
Wrong. They established
Keep
nobody's
going.
over
Okay,
6 feet.
Overestimation.
Alright, it doesn't matter. Y'all can hear us.
I know.
Black hair.
6 feet, black hair, got it.
Go.
Keep going, you're doing great.
I'm doing horribly.
No, you're doing great.
Okay, black beard. Stubble. That's really
So
that's
very difficult.
this is what I wrote when
Does
we
he
first
have-
introduced everyone.
Does he have clothes on?
Yes, of course everyone has clothes on. Don't you worry.
You're not describing anything more than just like.
I
Naked
can't
wizard
describe
all
I
over
can't describe
again.
your clothes because you change. You have like your armor on, and I don't know what your armor. I don't remember what your armor looks like. To be honest.
Would you like to see the
Getting
picture?
equipment
It would be what you're looking at right now.
Yeah, I would. Thank
Nope,
you.
she's
Okay.
not allowed to look at the
No,
picture.
too late.
Give it to her. Give it to her.
Give it to her. Okay.
Really looking like that.
Okay, he has a nicer coat than me.
Nicer coat than
A fur hood.
oh the hood.
A hood with a fur.
So then how do I
He
play
has
this game?
leather.
What do I roll? D20?
He has
D10,
leather
D10.
leather armor.
No,
Getting 10.
Okay. So
Leather
as
armor.
for the rest
Let's
of
just say
for the
leather
rest of the
armor.
carriage ride,
Hey,
What
Dove,
are those eyes?
Dove explains to
Yeah.
Lenora what each of you look like
Sick.
for the rest of you as you continue to push forward until eventually reaching the front gate outside of the land.
Green.
As you guys
Green and
roll, roll up to the front gate, you can see that there are 2 guards posted outside with torches in hand. There's a slight flurry is coming down.
I have Zara help.
Who wants to
You
speak?
said you could get us in.
Well, try.
Are you gonna try and riz them with a poem?
Do it.
I can.
Do it.
Who's speaking first?
Hail!
Well, what brings you
No,
here this evening this late?
We'd like passage into the city, if possible.
What brings you here?
We have business with the Adventurers Guild. We have a few passengers and cargo to enter the city with.
Are you guild members?
3 of us are, yes. Highest ranking member is Silver. Silver.
I don't have my sheet.
Can I see can I see your highest ranking member and your ID?
Are they on the ground?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I honestly was imagining they were
my
up on
necklace?
top, like
You,
the,
yeah, you got this.
like
Wait,
Monty
don't
Python.
describe
It's
it.
like a side
Oh, it's
view.
a
Hello.
gold.
Let me see your
Yours
ID.
is Electrum.
Sorry, terrible mistake. I meant Electrum. I'm sorry.
All right. Checks over, looks at you.
We have, I can't remember his name. Quill.
Quill.
We have a
Well-
member of the neighboring town of Catadance along with us as well.
They were
Watch
attacked.
as he steps up, the 2 guards and the 2 human guards move their hands to their weapons briefly, and it's like, "Hi, I'm just I pulls a letter. We're going to be posting a new job. These fine people helped us deal with an attack on our village, and we'll be needing aid with construction and possible other things. So we'll be posting the job." And he hands over the message. Guy breaks the seal on it, looks it over. Can I have you make a persuasion check?
Sure. 26.
Wow.
All right. It's a little late, but given what you guys are doing and everything that happened, open it up. We got 8 and a half.
What was the half?
Are they considering that he is 1.5 people?
No, they're considering the cat.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, the panda
Thank you
is
so much.
fine, but when I'm
The
bringing
gate,
awards,
one of the 2 doors opens up. Not too much, just enough to let the carriage pass by. All right. Enjoy your time in Goliath.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Once you guys are through, all right, log it back down. Watches the door closes behind, and then this large closes in the lock behind.
See, this is what you guys need back in your town. This is what I was talking about.
To Quill.
I'm pretty sure it'd take the whole town just to lift that arm. It's like 80 of us.
Well, if you get some levers and pulleys hooked up, probably easier.
Physicist. One
But-
physicist. Make that real easy.
Do they make fizzy things?
I see Moses a major.
Oh my
fan.
God, I love
think
him.
we need like an engineer of some kind. Like an engineer.
Let's just stare out of his eyes and he goes, oh,
An
Could
engineer
really
and a
lighten the
physicist.
load.
Yeah.
Get a double of rope.
Physicist and
I know a guy that probably would be very
Or
excited
do
to
engineers
build a
know physics?
giant.
engineers
door
have to
opener.
know physics.
Okay, so then just
Yeah, but we'd have to
right.
build a door and a wall around it. Like that's just
So an
Okay,
Do we
where-
build
where
it
are
around
we-
the
Engineer.
farm or?
Dust, where are we going?
Well, so we need a. Do you guys feel like going to like a bougie
It's
place or
about
just like
9 p.m.
We need sleep, homeboy.
you just need
please.
anything?
Does-
Okay.
is there like a
Can we just get
guild
rooms at
hall
the adventure
here
at
that
the
we can
Adventurers
stay
Guild?
I don't
What's
know.
What's this
So-
guild?
Do
We're gonna find out
here?
I
in the
don't-
morning.
the guild itself. Do I know if the guild itself has board? Or
Yeah.
The guild does have board for the 3 of you. You guys can get rooms there pretty easily. To get rooms for other people is a little bit.
We should just go to like a cheap tavern, a cheap inn.
In okay.
There's one down the road here. The West Inn. I know a guy there.
The
we
Weston?
Do we
It's
need
the
to?
Weston.
Do we need to put the Thunder in a stable?
Can,
I'll take
we could
care of
actually
it.
probably bring Thunder to
Adventurers Guild.
the Adventurers Guild.
How far is the Adventurers Guild from the inn?
Yeah, Thunder's with them anyway.
It's not that far. It's not that big of a city. I mean, it's a big
Oh,
city,
no,
but it's not that big.
I
Let's
never
post the job first, right? And then bring it to the stable, and then we'll get a room.
Well, it's 9 o'clock, so we gotta.
We're just putting the pack on thing, right? Literally posting it, right? Doesn't matter.
Where are we posting it? In which?
The Adventurers Guild,
Oh,
where we're also gonna leave the horse.
okay. Oh, so we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
We're not killing any birds. We're here to
It's
That's a terrible
it's
turn
a
of phrase.
saying that I
I know.
heard.
I
Why
hear
would
what
I
you're
ever wanna
saying.
kill
We're
a
not
bird?
killing any birds. You just ate.
It's
You guys go into the, and this is it's a good sized city. The outer wall was about 30, 35 feet tall. With
I was wrong. This is a good sized city.
You can see
Average.
all sorts of buildings and shops and inns and everything. At this hour, things are starting to die down. You can see there are people walking around and things like that. You see people in full armor that are not in not like colors. They're not like in uniform. They're people like throughout the town.
Are they all human that we see that walk past us?
You see a couple of different races amongst them. It's not as limited. On initial glance, you don't see anything too crazy. Honestly, Quill is the most out of sorts thing. Next, actually, you've got 3 of the most out of sorts people in this entire thing right now, which is Quill, Moon, and Mose.
We're just a bunch of weirdos.
Speak
Hell
for
yeah.
yourself.
Oh,
Well,
Jesus Christ, Mullion!
You guys, who is your first? You going to grab a room?
We're
at
gonna
the
go
West End?
grab a room or possibly a few rooms from the West End.
You go to the West End.
Needed.
And we walk in the front door, and you can see Isabel is behind the counter.
Isabel?
Oh, okay.
Not Isabel. Daniel.
Danny, hello.
Daddy?
Danny.
Daniel.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Daddy.
This man is Danny.
Oh,
Nor Perch.
how are you doing, Dust?
Hello. Yes, Adventurers Guild business. We have a few rooms that we need to procure.
Okay. How many rooms do you need?
Do you guys care about? That's mine.
I had it in my bag.
Do you guys
I'm
care
sorry.
about
Check
Normal rooms can sleep 2 people.
So 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Four.
Each room is 1 silver.
I
Do you
took a
want
silver
to-
down for him.
So we need 4 rooms in total.
4 rooms.
I
Okay.
figured you guys were just gonna stay at the guild.
Well, it's just
Well, let's stick
complicate
close.
things. I don't care.
Sure.
Do you care?
Well, you guys have to
You
go
want
to
you
the
want
guild
stick with the
anyway.
Adventurers
For...
Guild? The board there is sucky anyway.
I put down a
Maybe
silver
sleep
for
Is it
my
sucky?
usual spot with me and Zara.
I don't want it to be sucky. I wanted to stay at the Adventurers Guild.
You can't.
You can't.
You're
You're
not
not
a member
a
of
part
it.
of the
You're not a member.
Adventurers Guild.
Maybe I want to join the Adventurers Guild.
You
can't,
can't.
it's
Work
Man,
with
it's
Mr.
too
White.
late
Nice.
now anyway.
You think you're going to walk into the Adventurers Guild, say, "Hey, I'd like to join the Adventurers Guild," then
I
immediately
I get my
sleep
key
in a room?
and I go to my room
That night.
with Zara
I
and
was
I throw the
saying
party.
I
I was saying
give
generally.
him-
Takes the data process.
Okay, then
Silver, you
after
said?
we can join
I
the
said,
Adventurers
"Good night,
Guild, you
Mose."
can
It's
get
rather
an
just-
honorary
Silver,
badge.
right?
You
Not
don't
anything?
worry.
Well,
Don't
sorry,
worry.
you
I go to
can
my
hear that
usual
the
room.
board sucks.
Sweet child.
Give him a silver.
Giving you a sense of privilege.
Like a
that
Paw
you
Patrol
don't have.
badge.
The entitlement.
It's not a privilege. It's an
Oh, no, I was talking to
entitlement.
him.
No, wait,
Put-
that's
put-
not what I
I
meant.
was talking
No,
to Isa.
Puts away
what
the
you meant.
card. No.
Say it like this.
it's
Yeah,
not a
so
privilege.
give
It's a
your
responsibility.
have a room. Night.
Goodbye.
Bye.
You,
Right.
is it just
You want
going to
a
be you, or
Sure.
we?
Let's room together.
Okay.
I got my
Makes me
usual
nervous,
room.
but
So I kind
already
of like
gone.
poke my head up, be like, I'm not rooming with these men, and I go back up.
Okay, I'm sorry. You guys are gonna have to get. I mean, you
That's good.
divvy up the
How much
rooms.
for the room?
1 silver.
Split it with you.
Sorry, wrong voice. 1 silver.
Split it
How
with
much does a normal room? Or how many people fit?
2.
Are there 3 of us?
Are there 3
Are
of
there,
you?
are the 3 of us don't have the room?
Because you two are in your own room, right?
Nope, she's by herself. I'm by myself.
I have my
Wow, you
usual
guys
Please
are
be
room.
bougie.
patient, Danny. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. We got the rooms. We use them.
It was what, 5 silver for a room?
1
One.
silver.
One.
Jeez, I think we're talking to the bougie part of town.
Is
If you're
there,
staying
a,
with
is
the
there
two
a
rooms,
bath?
and I hand him 2 silver.
No,
They're
you,
bad.
no. You walk. You go to your room, and it's a
For
bed.
1 silver, you think you're getting a bath?
It's
bro?
Yeah.
it's
I
a
can do
bed.
Outside.
And can I have you roll a d20?
19.
A bed and a window.
Hell
Nice.
yeah!
Damn, you got a window.
I got a window. I
Window.
cracked the window open a little bit.
Okay,
Is
two
there a...
rooms.
Sure, mysterious walking in the woods.
You get
man.
2
I'd
rooms?
love
Yeah.
to buy a room with you.
Thank you. Your trust is.
Here's a room.
You can't keep the room. You have to give it back at the end of the night.
Is there at least a bath
There's
area?
no
Like a
permanent
place
room
I can
here.
take a bath?
I'm taking the fucking
I
room.
appreciate
Well,
it.
if you look, no, you walk in and it's 1 room.
No, no,
There's
no.
a bed, and that is it.
No, I'm talking about like inside the inn. Is there like a
Thank you.
bathing area, I guess?
And you go back down. No, there's a toilet. That's it.
It's an
Right.
There's a
outhouse.
bathhouse, but they're closed now.
Okay, I go back upstairs to my room and I lock my door and I crack open the window and I sit there,
Looks at
read
their
my book.
sundial. It's dark.
Is there,
In my room.
is there
I
1
start-
bed in the room or 2 beds?
You guys?
Yeah.
1 bed.
Oh, I thought you said
No, 1 bed.
I read.
in
Yeah.
my
So
room.
One bed, but it fits 2 people.
Ain't doing it.
Yeah,
Ain't
2
doing it.
people per room. 1 bed, 2 people.
Come on, buddy.
I take off
You- I'll
Zara's
take the
mask.
I read my
and brush
book.
up.
All right, well, we'll take the floor. Who gets the bed?
I brush up on
Rollies.
Zara's.
Deal.
I'm with him.
I go up
I got an 8.
outside
I rolled
again.
an
To the roof.
Can I just get
Rolly,
a
what's
blanket
next
with
now?
Rollies?
Dope.
What?
She's in
Yeah,
her room.
I'll
She's
take
not
it.
you.
Okay.
Oh well, I would
I'll
have
take the bed, I
guess.
I was gonna get a
Well,
floor no matter
you-
what. So, okay.
Didn't you
I'll be
say
on your
at one
roof.
point say
Why are
for
you
Mr.
going on
White,
my roof?
are we able to become adventurers?
I'm a
Or did you say
fucking
that's
gargoyle.
Yeah, the key.
Give me a
Possibly.
fucking
I don't
blanket.
remember, but maybe.
The point that I was
I
going to
can give you
make
a blanket.
immediately after, but then
Why?
shouting happened.
That's fine.
I was just going to say, or
Can I send
we were
Zara
just
out
talking
with
It's
a
in the
about
blanket
carriage.
for her?
the
Just in his
adventurers
mouth,
being
Zara
called
comes
upon
down the
to help
hall
the
and
cities
hands you a blanket.
because the army's not there.
Thank
So
you.
I think one of the best ways to help
I wrap
people
myself up.
is to join
I go
adventurers
outside.
and take
fly
on
up.
the from there.
Got it.
Can I
love
have you
this.
roll a
Representing
dexterity
the
check to make sure you don't punch a
I
hole in this roof?
love this.
What's she doing?
She's on the roof.
What's the Adventurers Guild?
Oh my god.
17.
17. It
Well, we also
is.
get to
You
choose
find
the
a
job we go on, and we can
you
level
go
up
right
our
on the
spot.
crux, right where the main beam is. So it's the sturdiest part, and you just perch right on the edge. Can I have you roll a perception check?
You were saying, I'm sorry.
Make a name for ourselves as now a few, and when people we can
9.
hopefully
9, got it.
want to recruit their network, we introduce
All right,
them as
we will
people
end
slowly
off
away.
there.
Okay.
As currently
Wouldn't that be
a number of you are split between a couple of rooms. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms in this place, and one of them is we've got Dust and Izak. We have Dimitri and Mulian, and then another room with Dove, and another room with Luna.
That
Hey.
might upset the Adventurers Guild if we did that.
Don't forget.
So we'll pick up next week with you guys at first day at the start of a brand new morning
Oh
in
yeah.
the city
We
of
finally
Calais.
made it.
I don't give a fuck if we upset the Adventurers Guild. I'm just saying it might upset the Adventurers Guild.
Christ!
Do. Good job, everybody.
Thanks.
Well, if we're-
Yay.
If we're taking